Hello all. Hi everybody. Hello. Welcome into Spelunky Wednesday. That's right. I don't know why. I could have waited to do this till Sunday, but I kind of want to be prepped for Sunday. I want to be prepped for my usual Spelunky Sunday rather than do this practice thing on Sunday. You want to know why, gang? You wanna know why? Hello, everybody. Hi. You know what? I'll explain why, but I'm gonna say hi to everyone first. Hi, Marcy. Marcy was first one in chat. Hello, Azaronical, Usagi, Jack, Rui, Arcane. Hello, everybody. How are you all? Welcome. I'm so happy that so many of you like actually show up to the very start of stream. Like, oh, what the fuck? For so much of my time streaming, I streamed to literally nobody. Like, nobody showed up for the entirety of like some of my oldest streams. I maybe get like 1 or 2 chat messages in their entirety for like half of them, and the other half had nothing. So it's so crazy seeing that like y'all are here right as the stream starts. That feels honestly powerful. I kind of love it. I kind of vibe with it. Thank you all for being here. Oh no, is my thing losing tracking? Did my camera fuck up again? Hold on, let me check. No, my camera looks good. It doesn't look good, but it looks good enough. Let's just make it look even better though. Oh, it's because this. Aha! There was a light causing problems. There was a light pointing at my face. Who would have ever thought that light pointing at my face would make my face hard to see? Whoa! That's a crazy thought. I'm feeling good. I am feeling pretty good today. Your boy. I saw that, Arcane. You're a little oopin' boy. Hey, honestly, good boys are oopin'. The best boys are oopin'. Before anything, gotta check okay. 22? 22? Gamers, what do you mean? 22? That's fucked. Okay, 32 for you, Arcade. That's actually depressing. That's actually really small. Anywho. Hi, you're gayer than me? Yeah, you are. Part of the reason why I wanted to do the stream today is because I want to just do regular Spelunky on Sunday for a little bit longer than normal. I might even start it a little bit earlier than normal because Monday is my birthday. I may or may not have a birthday coming up here pretty soon. Monday is my birthday, and I won't be able to stream on the day itself because I got birthday plans and all, but I wanna do a special little semi-birthday stream on Sunday. Like, I'll do my usual Spelunky Sunday, but like start it earlier and just keep going until I feel tired. Or maybe I'll do something else after Spelunky. Who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen on Sunday? But I have died too many. No, thank you, Arcade. I appreciate it. I've died far too many times. I have lost too many attempts at Cosmic Ocean solely because every single time. Play until midnight. We can technically say you stream on your birthday. Yeah, I usually stream until midnight. Genuinely, Usagi, it's so rare for me to end a stream before midnight. Most of my streams go until like at least 1 a.m. maybe sometime. No, okay, that's not fair. I try to shoot for like around midnight. I like maybe 12:30ish. But yeah, that's usually about my stream schedule. That's why I stream so late, honestly. But yeah, I'm gonna be streaming the day before my birthday, and then a little bit on my birthday as it passes the time clock. But I'm excited. I'm pretty hyped for it. I'm less hyped for the fact that my parents are visiting. My parents are coming up on Tuesday to celebrate my birthday, and there's a 12-hour stream you're gonna be watching on Saturday. Saturday is when the you sit on a ferry. Anywho, yeah, that's what's happening. So, I've had so many Cosmic Ocean attempts where I died too early. I died way earlier than I needed to be. Not because I died, but because I failed to keep the Qilin alive. The Qilin is the thing that lets me go to the Cosmic Ocean, in case you don't know. So I'm gonna be doing, because that's so hard to practice, because it's so late in the run, if I want to go to Cosmic Ocean, I have to go through the whole fucking 30-minute process just to even get the Qilin, in the hopes that Qilin won't die in those last 30 minutes. So what I'm going to be doing instead, I just have a mod that spawns me right in the Kali Altar with the resources I need. It spawns me right there. I can practice it. I can practice as much or as little as I want. I saw a video by Gugaboo with a ton of different Qilin Skip like routes and things that could be done. In fact, I'll probably be consulting it a little bit in this stream. So thank you so much, Gugaboo, for that amazing video. But I'm gonna do my best, and we're gonna see what we can do. We're gonna see if I can learn these Qilin Skips that next time on Spelunky Sunday I could actually pull it off in a run. It would be nice to not have to like focus so much on keeping Qilin alive, and knowing that I could still make it to Cosmic Ocean without it. If I could just ignore most of the fucking quest line, that would save me so much time. Holy shit, that quest line is exhausting sometimes. Genuinely exhausting. And I could even take the temple route more often, which would make me immune to poison, because if I take that temple route, doing the immune to poison thing, and then still going to, like, you know, just passing by. Hi, Smokey, welcome. No worries, no worries. If I take the temple routes, I have to lose my Ankh if I want to try and do the normal Qilin route. But if I don't need a Qilin, that's awesome. That's pretty hype. So I'm going to try and learn, see what we can do about that. Let's get gaming, girls. Let's game, girly pops. Why did my mod thing broke? Okay. Play. Are we loading?
Salutations.
Hi! Been doing a lot of practice runs yourself? Nice. I need more practice. Like, aside from my Spelunky Sunday series, that's kind of the most practice I'm getting right now with Spelunky.
Enos Lamau, 3.
Okay. Super Sanku Bud. Every time I threaten to ban you, and then I just don't. One of these days I'm going to follow through with my threat. Well, if you're not a girl, you are he, she. So you're both, you're whatever you want to be, bestie. Okay, Qilin practice. I want to start with what looks like the easiest skip, which is starting with a jetpack and maximum bombs. Maximum ropes are more important, but the bombs are funny. Bombs are at least helpful for this. Okay. What this is gonna do is gonna oh, you can't see the screen. Why can't you see the screen? Hello? Hold on. Wait a second. Let me fix that. Let me make sure. You can see the screen now, I know. Seth, we cannot see the game. I know. You're very he-him right now, but you're still girly pop? Hell yeah. Okay. I want to make sure that you can always see the game. Why couldn't you when this is on? Why is it that when my protection filter is on, Spelunky should always be seen through the protection filter? Why isn't it? Hold on. Hold on. Why isn't it seen? What's going on here? What's happening? Why are you not seeing it? I want to make sure that I can have my protection filter on so that you can see the game. I just need to, like, load for a little bit. No, it's not it. That's not it. It's just not loading. That's so weird. That's a little fucked. Okay, why? Why is this happening? Okay.
My butt's gone numb.
Gives you paw job. Crazy name. Hello, welcome to the stream. Thanks for following. Man, I don't like this. Why is this not working? Is it because... What? Why did that fix it? Okay, you know what? I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. What I did is I disabled and re-enabled the anti-cheat hook, which will allow OBS to capture footage without anti-cheat, like, getting in the way. Spelunky doesn't have an anti-cheat. I don't know what's going on. That was a strange little thing. Okay, so the thing I have, I do still have to kill Tiamat. That is, I do forget I have to practice this part too. Oh, is it 5? I think it's 5. I think it's 5 bombs I need to drop. Okay, well, it'd be helpful if this was easier to kill. Well, I'll just kill her with ropes. I don't need this many ropes. There we go. Beautiful. I don't need that many ropes. Okay. So when I was watching the video earlier, and this is gonna be the easiest skip to do, apparently. Which is just gonna require, it's literally only going to require a jetpack. And part of it is that, here we'll do 1, 2. The goal of it is that I need to cross 21, cross 21 tiles with the jetpack, if I do this right. So, if you just hold, 3 ropes is exactly 21 jetpacks, or 21 tiles, and this is not nearly enough. But, if I do it like this... Okay, not quite there yet. Not quite there yet. How do we... I need to practice this down here because if I get up there and then practice, it's gonna suck. It's gonna be very annoying. Hi, Tefra! Welcome! Okay, that got me pretty close. So I need to be tapping it very, very quickly, apparently, is the plan. Very, very quick taps. Okay, that got me up there. That got me up there.
My butt's gone numb.
Firefox, you fucker. You fucker. Yeah, okay, so it's definitely the faster taps is the better option here. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna try this.
Hola.
Hola. Hi. I want to wait for a good bubble here. I think it's gonna be like out of one of these. There we go. Hey, Tefra. Hello, hello, hello.
Hola.
Welcome in. Hola. I hate how Percy says hola. He says it like the whitest the whitest white boy possible. It's crazy. I'm doing well. How are you, Firefox? Okay, hold on. I need to not there. I need to go one tile lower for this rope. Here? Here. There we go. The rope needs to be right here. Throw a rope up here. That's the highest possible rope that you can get. Any higher and the ropes will die. So from... Okay, well, I already fucked it up. It's fine. It's fine. We're fine. We're good. We're good. I died. It's cool. You get your recipe for swim meet. Cool. This is why I'm practicing this, okay? This is why I'm practicing. I'm already off to a great start. This is the easiest of the Onk skips, and I already died just setting it up. And not even trying the skip, just the setup for it. And I've already fucked it up. I can write any of these bubbles up now that I have the first rope down. Okay. I use so many ropes to kill Tiamat. There's definitely a smarter way to kill Tiamat there, but I don't care. I don't care. Okay. So part of it is that I need, before I start like my actual journey up, I need to land here, and then from here, have maximum gas capacity. Okay, right? Okay, that almost worked. That almost worked. I think I just got too ambitious and didn't slow down enough. I hit the thing. I hit the laser before I got to where I was going. How's that not enough? Girl, how much health do you have, Tiamat? Fuck you. Fuck you, Tiamat. Okay, hold on. I should just kill her the old-fashioned way. With a whole bunch of ropes, baby. Nice. I do like, and by do, I mean don't. I don't like that this this practice mod means me actually kill her, but it happens, it happens. The biggest meet in the area will probably be like 3 hours in between your exams. Oh, damn. Wait, you'll be swimming and then doing like non-swim exams? I need to land on a thing for this to work. Okay, what's the placement for this? It's here, right? Okay, not quite. No, just waiting for your next event. I see. That should be enough for me to get up there pretty consistently. Okay, boom. Boom. And again, this is the easiest of the skips, and it's pretty rare I get a chance to do it because I don't usually have a jetpack, but if I do this... Oh, okay, okay, hold on. I had enough gas to get up there. I became a coward, and the jetpack exploded. Hi, Crit, welcome. That looked so good. That looked very optimistic. There we go. That's how you kill Tiamat. That's how you kill Tiamat there. Ooh. I don't like a scorpion. Scorpion in the ocean. Scorpion in the ocean. Now, of course... Oh, wait, a scorpion's not in the ocean. Now scorpion in the ocean. Can I get a bubble, please? Thank you. Yeah, so you can see why I'm struggling with this. Oh, yeah, the laser and pinball things are very silly. I'm half tempted to just let it play out rather than reset. Whenever that happens, you're under the water. You're a scorpion? You're a scorpion? I didn't know that. If I did, I would have killed you already. Okay, this is actually the perfect rope. Boom. 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 Okay. So I'm at full jetpack gas right now. I just need to go. Easy. Easy peasy. Woo! I love that. Firefox, I've actively told you to stop doing that. The fact that you're still doing it is, like, embarrassing, frankly. There's a reason it's getting more hostile. It's because you've directly disobeyed me and, like, ignored my wishes on my stream. I really don't like it. I know you find it funny. It's not funny to me. Anywho, I've done the thing. But that's not enough. That's not all it takes to practice. To practice, you need to be consistent. I need to get this down. Okay. Damn it. Don't worry, Marcy. Not relevant to you. Ow. You're helping someone with Fallout 3? I got one attempt of the skip right. But I'm gonna need to get more than just one attempt. I want to get this consistently in order to do this. Now you want to know? There is a user in chat who unfollows me and refollows me at the start of every stream, and it is incredibly annoying, and I have asked them to stop many times and they haven't. That's it. That's the full on. I don't know if you can stop the bit now. I will make you stop the bit. If you genuinely think you can't stop, I can't stop you. I prefer to not go that route. Yeah. I don't like it either. I'm not too keen on the idea. Okay, well, I already fucked this up. Alright, fuck that one up. Let's go. Hey, at least this is also getting me a good amount of killing Tiamat practice. Okay, well, I've already fucked that up too. Timing the drop on those bombs is a little tough, admittedly. Beautiful. 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 If only there was a way to block following. Oh, there is! It's called blocking. I can straight up block Firefox from the chat. I don't want to do that. I don't want to have to do that. But if it's a thing you truly believe you can't stop on your own, I will stop it. I hate making that threat, but I'm very vigilant with my blocks. I hold no cares, you know? I block people who annoy me, especially on like Blue Sky and Twitter, well, formerly Twitter. But I don't... Your loyalty is very much appreciated, and the fact that you're not being malicious is a large part of why you haven't been blocked yet. I understand why you wanted to do this. I understand the intent behind it. But it is getting incredibly frustrating, and I would like it to stop. If you can respect that, you've got no problem. You can welcome to say in chat. If you can't, it will be a problem. Something chat man. Exactly. All right, let's get this going. Boom. That's twice, baby. Okay, we've done it twice. We're doing good. I feel a little warm here. Hold on. Okay. Position my fan toward me. Positioned my fan toward me. All right, I've done it twice now. I want to do it third time, and then I'm going to take off these spring shoes, because I do think the spring shoes are helping a little bit. I need to get better at getting that kind of height without the spring shoes. That didn't kill? Hello? Oh, I'm poisoned now. Cool, so that's going to fuck with things. Hello, Orber, you're always hot. Wow. Wow. Good luck, Spelunkin. Thank you, Sorrel. I'm trying to learn Qilin Skip. Okay. How do I... This is also a part of skip. Like, actually killing Tiamat. It's doable. I can do this the hard way. But I'd like to do this the consistent, easy way, you know? There's the whole bunch of bombs is faster than doing it the hard way. Being poisoned is not going to make this any easier. I'm going to do this one more time with the spring shoes, and then I'll take off the spring shoes. Because that's a thing in the mod, is I can choose whether I start with spring shoes or not. Most of the skips do not require a spring... I think really the only time is reasonable to unfollow and refollow someone is if you follow them off stream and want to see the holographic. Yeah, even that, it's like it's a one-time thing. Don't do it consistently. Okay, boom. Yeah, I know, I'm poisoned. Okay. Easy, easy. Okay, so 3 times in a row with a jetpack. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna switch to no spring shoes. I'm a little surprised there's nothing that... Oh, there is. Interesting, the Vlad's Cape one doesn't give me climbing gloves. Oh, that's sad. I would have liked to start with the climber's gloves for that. Oh, well, that's fine. We have other ways to practice the climbing gloves one. Okay. So now, this is going to be the exact same trick, the exact same thing that I've been doing here. Again, this is the easiest possible version. What I was practicing, is the easiest possible way to do Qilin Skip. It's having a jetpack is the easiest option. It is the easiest route for Qilin Skip. The other ones are going to take significantly more physical effort on my end. Just to be clear, physical and cognitive effort on my end, to be 100% honest with you. But we're going to try our best. Okay. So I need to throw more ropes now in order to do this without the spring shoes. Because my ability to jump between the ropes is a little bit lessened. But from here, it's effectively still the same skip. Oh, I ran out of gas! I ran out of gas, fuck. Okay, see how having these spring shoes is so helpful? Okay, I exploded. Poison debuff? No, I haven't drank it all tonight. I did think about doing a Spelunky stream stone once, and I'm still thinking about it, because that would be a fun stream. But not while I'm learning. Not while I'm learning tech that's important to me. Okay, Spelunky. Hey guys, I think I found a glue. I'm so bad at this Tiamat stuff. Okay, you know what? Spelunky, but every death take a gummy. I think I would die IRL if I did that. I'm mildly allergic to weed. Not to a point where it's like a problem, but it is enough that like I do struggle with like my throat if I have a little too much. I think that was a large part of what gave me the really, really bad trip I had that one time when I decided to go sober for like 8 months. You don't think you exactly want to? That's fair. Not everyone does. I'm the penis of these balls. I'm the penis of these balls. That's silly. I really like weed. I like the experience of it, but it is not for everybody. It's completely understood. You've only ever taken sleep weed? I mean, all weed is sleep weed. It's just a question of whether you try to stay awake or not. Tomato, fuck you! Honestly, so valid, though. By the way, yeah, in case you're wondering, why doesn't Seth just throw ropes all the way up? You cannot throw ropes here. They will not land on anything. There's no background layer for them to land on. They will just bounce around on the lasers. But made looks like specifically as a sleep aid. Oh, that's fair. Yeah. Ropent. Okay, boom. Don't run out of gas this time, Seth. Okay, boom. That is the first successful attempt without spring shoes. Perfect. Love it. Love it. First successful attempt without spring shoes. We've done a good job. That was too early. Okay. Mr. Seth, yes.
My back's gone.
Hold on. Thanks for the follow, Moonpole. Hello. Or Monopool. I'm bad at reading. Reading is hard. But thank you for the follow. Ah, don't get poisoned. I am a fool. I tried so hard to avoid the cobra. To avoid the poison of the cobra that I forgot. Oh, bombs can't land here. I was gonna try something different. I was gonna try something a little creative, see if I can place bombs there. Nope, you can't place bombs on that platform. That's a fake platform. Okay, that's a little bit longer than that. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hey there, hello. I'm practicing Qilin Skip. I'm practicing killing Tiamat, apparently, because I didn't realize this would be the hard part for me. I'm showing these bombs too early. There we go. That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, go. 1, 2. Honestly, I should probably. I'll keep getting more practice in on that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, go is the pattern. I need to just remember that. You said the funny numbers. You're trying to say mix, and Mrs. and Mr. Since I guess Mrs. already took Mrs. Mr. would have to be Mr. Messenger. I see MSR and think Messenger. Ow. I'm so dumb. I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. I don't know why I thought I would be fine there. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, go. Nope. I was wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, that's too slow. Miss Mr. and MSN Messenger, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, go. 6, 7, go. What am I doing? How? Okay. Why is this part so hard? Mix a Spitalick? Heck yeah. Does it need to be 6 bombs? Have I been fucking up by placing only 5 bombs? Is that why? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it is 6. I think I need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, go. You mean Kizzle Spitlam? Imagine if I was. Imagine if I was Mr. Mrs. Spitlick. Gotcha, fucker. Hell yeah. Oh, that's good. That's actually... I'm clipping that. That's pretty silly. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, go. Okay, I did 3 weights that time. It needs to be 2 weights. Wait, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, go. There we go. That's what it was. It's 2 weights. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, go. That's the pattern, apparently. I didn't realize that would be the pattern, but it's a silly pattern. It was in the anime show, but I tricked him by skywriting his name. That was a classic, honestly. Yeah, don't you know I'm a character in the DC universe? I am Mr. McSpitlick. That's how it works, right? Okay. This will be a 3rd successful attempt if I make it up. Boom. Okay, wonderful. 3 times in a not in a row, but 3 times. Most of those, honestly, breaks in between, we're just dying to fucking messing up the skip of killing Tiamat is I mean, she is the final boss of the game. All of this is bonus. All of this is just some extra bullshit. She is truly the final boss of the game. But okay, we're all right, let's try Vlad's Cape version now. Vlad's Cape version is a little bit harder. Let's see. Is this also gonna give me climbing gloves, or is it just Vlad's Cape? Like, it can't just be Vlad's Cape, right? This trick, I thought this trick had climbing gloves to it. But if it doesn't have climbing gloves, then it might be crazy. You got the actual skip, but killing Tiamat is what's messing up. Most of the time, if I had this in an actual, okay, I do get climbing gloves, thank goodness. If I had this in an actual run, most of the time I would have like a shotgun. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, go. What the fuck? Why was that different? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, go. I did that too early. I did that too early that time. I know that for a fact. Could I just ignore her, honestly? I don't have to. I could actually, with the Vlad's Cape, you're right. I could just ignore her entirely. If I have climbing gloves, boom, yeah, easy peasy. Okay, I need to... Okay, rope's up there. I don't need to reset my gas pedal. Okay. Plan for this one. Ah! Okay, not that. Not that. I fucked it up. But good news is, if I take damage, unlike with the jetpack, this doesn't instantly reset me. This resets me. Falling to my death does reset me. That'll do it for sure. But at least with Vladscape, I don't immediately explode if I touch one of those little bouncy ball things, so, which is good because Vladscape is significantly harder than the jetpack skip. Vladscape skip requires me to go all the way around like this and hold on to those little fucking things where the orbs are coming from without getting hit by any of the orbs. It's a little tough. Okay. This is the hard one. Gonna wait for all the orbs. It's safe here. I jumped too early. I jumped too early. I jumped right into the laser. Oh, nice. Okay, I just grab it there. That's cool. Wonderful. Good spots for it. Okay, right here should get me all the way up. Wonderful. For singing? I don't know what about that was clip-worthy, but I appreciate it. You like when you sing? Aw, thank you. Speaking of singing, one of my clients just released a song, a cover that they did, which I'm like, heck yeah, I oh, I forgot that this one gets burnt, yeah. Okay. Ah! Okay, hold on. Can I get back onto the rope at least? Or was this gonna have to be a full reset? I might have to look this up again just to make sure, because I am losing a little bit of memory as to how I do this part. Like, actually getting up to the top part is a little tough. I did get meteor smashed / spiked, something alike. I'm not getting down. I'm not getting down. I'm doing the full bounce. We'll do one more attempt without looking it up again, and if I still can't figure it out, I'll do my best. Ah, okay. So I have to throw the rope against the ceiling tile in order to... Okay. The Death Ragdoll is very entertaining. 100% agreed. Okay. Yeah, the part of why every time I've tried to do this in the past is because I try to take that kind of bottom route and just kind of walk along it without getting hit with any of the lasers, and suffice to say, that's not an effective strategy. That's not the community agreed upon best method for this, so... Try it on the left side this time, because I can. I didn't mean to run into it. That did 99 damage to me? Hold on. Wait, I was at max HP. That's insane. That was a lot of damage. Oh, my fucking my cape got obliterated too. That's fun. Cool. Why did that? I didn't know that did exactly 99 if you got stuck in there. Like, instantly. It didn't even wait for me to, like, bounce around or anything. It just killed me. Outright. I probably should have thrown the other rope. I'm dead already. Cool. Cool. I got fucking bombed. I got nuked. Nuked into the fucking planet, baby. Monopole, mind if I ask how you found me here? I always like to see how new viewers come to stumble across my channel. Were you seeking out Spelunky streamers? Were you seeking out furries? Something else entirely? I love to hear how you got here. Okay, boom. That was a little scary. Almost getting hit by that little thingy. Boom. Okay. Let's try our best here. I could have waited. I could have been more patient. I just wanted to go. I just wanted to go. If I may, Seth, I would not recommend doing the 4 ropes at the middle. Really? Okay, so Ivy, hello, welcome. In case you don't know, Ivy is a significantly smarter pro at this game. Probably the smartest, like, speedrunner of this game than I know. 30% of the time, Spark Ball will catch you and then you perish. The front page! Whoa, that's crazy. I'm pretty rare to be on the front page. Okay. So the Spark Ball will catch me and I'll perish if I do the 4 rows to the middle. What is the... So every time I've tried to do this without having watched the video, because I watched Gugaboo's video for this first. Every time I've tried to do it before watching that video, jump between the first and the second layer, I've done that. Okay, well but then there's that. then there's that spike ball. Hold on, Ivy. I think I might have misunderstood what you meant by that there a little. I love that. That thing just instantly kills you. You don't need to go so fast. Can you just chill out in between those lasers? Hold on. Okay, we're gonna see. I forget that fucking evaporates your Vlad's cape, which is crazy. On the bottom layer, you can go as slow or fast as you want to catch the first wall, but there's the bottom laser. Will I not get hit by the bottom laser? Because that's what I've done every time. I mean, I'll trust you. You are the smartest spelunker I know. I'll happily trust you with this. See, I think it's the plasma ball, not a spike ball. You can re-jump with Vlad when the bottom layer is off. Yeah, but that's hard. That's hard. This whole thing is hard. Left side is harder. Really? That's good to know. Really, right side is easier. Why would right side be easier? Okay. I see what you mean there. That was pretty easy to get up. Now, I might have just gotten really good RNG. I'm going to test this and make sure I can... Once I've done it once, I'm going to make sure I do it multiple times. That was me just fucking up the laser there. But that is good to know. Glide on down to the right position for that. Okay. Wait for the laser. Wait for the pinball balls. Okay, we're in a good spot here. None of them can hit me here. I lied! Yes, I was wrong! They can! Spike balls on the right are coming from below instead of from above. I see. I do see. I still feel like the ones from below, though, like, on the bottom layer before the actual laser trap comes out, are quite difficult to dodge. Like this, I'm fine there. Boom. I just need to go. I think that's it. I just need to stop getting in my own head and just go. Boom. Don't go yet, though. This isn't good alignment. This is good alignment. Okay, boom. Now, this is the part I don't recall. I don't remember how this part works. Do I just go when the top laser is off? And can I get in there with a single, like, jump? Actually, I probably could. Nope. Well, technically it did. Technically that worked. I don't think that's the intended way to do it. I don't think that's what the trick's supposed to be. Whenever the topmost laser is on, throw the rope against the ceiling. Okay. Interesting. I'm gonna try and get down to that spot again, just so. Okay. So, from here. I'll wait. This is a rough alignment of the spark balls. Okay, so from here, when the top layer is on, I jumped too high! I jumped too high with my Vlad's second jump, and that killed me instantly! I got evaporated. I got fucking evaporated. My old go-to, if the game lets you do it, then it's intended. You're so right. You're so right. Yeah, this is the hard part of the trick for me, is it's not getting... Oh, that was stupid. That was really dumb. Thank you, Ivy, for being my guide through this. I'm so glad there's someone in chat who actually knows what I'm trying to do and can help. I'm so used to, like, having casual Spelunky viewers or people who've never played Spelunky and have only ever seen me play it on stream. I'm happy to have a legitimate Spelunky speedrunner that I look up to actively being here in chat. Thank you very much, Ivy. But speaking of, hey, if you are not following Ivy, you should be. I should have... Oh, actually, hold on. Why haven't I shouted you out yet? Hold on. That's on me. That's on me for being bad. That's on me for being a bad streamer. Go follow Ivy. Go do it. Go do it. Do it right now. Right meow. Yeah, exactly. Thanks to the shadow mechanic. Okay. I don't think I like this idea of going up through that bottom layer. I'm trying it. I'm just dying a lot. Why did I do that? I could. And you're pretty confident this is easier for you than the rope idea. This is more consistent. All right, fair enough. Consistency is key. Consistency is more important than ease. I can learn to do a hard thing as long as it's consistent. I just saw this. I saw the fucking ball coming toward me and I jumped. I saw the ball coming toward me. I got scared. Okay, hold on. Hold on. This is doable. It's just hard. This is doable. It's just hard. If a speedrunner is telling me so, I trust you. Boom. Why did I do that? I didn't even have to rush there. I'm assembling the idea. That's not gonna help. That's not gonna help. That's not gonna help. Super Qilin Turbo Deluxe. The walk-up was good? Okay, so to that walk-up speed, I jumped too early. I don't know why. It just got in my head. Boom. Arrow there. Well. I hit jump right after it hit me. I hit it the frame after it hit me, and I got evaporated. I do love that if you get stuck between a wall and the laser, you just instantly lose all 99 health and get instantly evaporated. It's very funny. Thank you, Sad Baldy. I appreciate the wish of luck. We're gonna do our best. Learning it like this does allow you to feel what it is like to fail. Yeah, that makes sense. So I can avoid it. Yeah, now I know the mistakes I'm making. I just gotta not make them. Holy shit, this area's got so many of them. Okay, boom. That's a good spot. Wait. Okay, there we go. That's a good one. That was a good one. Fear get good is genuine advice sometimes. Oh, it is! Getting good is a process. Thank you. I'm so cleaner. You're right. Okay, this is the part I was struggling with here. Do I need to do the double jump and then just not... I get to keep the cape this way, technically. Wait, hold on. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. She saved me. Oh, yeah. You may want to walk off the final wall and then jump. Wait, really? Interesting. That's good to know. Okay, well. I got scared. Hey, maybe she'll save me again this time. Maybe I'll fall down and she'll save me. I don't think I'll fall down. I think I'm gonna get evaporated. I think I'm gonna get evaporated again. I just keep edging closer to that right side. I love watching. I do like watching the ragdoll. The ragdoll is very silly, and I know chat loves it too. Oh shit! I got passed between the sides. Let's go. Deer steak. I'm getting fried. That's called venison, baby. Oh, now I'm on this side. Bouncing. I'm gonna fall down. I'm gonna fall down right here. Let's go. Save me. Tiamat didn't save me. Tiamat didn't save me. Also, whenever you're on the ceiling with the rope, you can spam as many ropes as you need. What? I don't even know what you mean by that. So we teach him bubble skip next? Okay, boom. Wait. I did see the bubble skip strat. It does look interesting. I'm be so real. Hi. You saw the run in, oh! You saw me in Riptide Lab? You saw me in Riptide Lab? That's so funny. Well, hello, welcome on in. Okay, so you're saying I just walk off the wall here? That's your recommendation? Isn't doing a double jump, I just let go and then jump for the wall? Okay. Okay. I see what you meant by that, because I did have enough space for it. I just mistimed the jump. Oh, give me a very cut jump. Yeah. Okay. I see what you're talking about. Okay, I threw that too high, apparently. Let's go, gamers. That's also too high, you fuck! You fucker. Boom. Happy Spelunky Sunday! Yeah, it's Spelunky Sunday, the usual day I play Spelunky. It's definitely Spelunky Day, that's how this works. Now, the reason I'm doing this on Wednesday is A, because I want to get practice before this upcoming Sunday, because if I get really frustrated and lose a Qilin and I'm not able to progress my potential Cosmic Ocean run on Sunday, I'd be so frustrated, because Monday is my birthday, and I want to make it to the Cosmic Ocean at least, you know, on my quote-unquote birthday stream. That's going to be my birthday stream, even though I'm not going to stream on my actual birthday. Okay. So just walk off here. Okay. Oh, I had it there. I had it. I just didn't recognize I have it, and I didn't have the movement fast enough. I didn't have... Tiamat, save me? Nope. Expand the ropes as needed. I didn't even process that I was on the rope yet. I hadn't quite grasped that I was where I needed to be. But that was it. That was it. I felt it. Thank you so much, Ivy. Holy shit. I appreciate you being here. Ah! I do think my approach to the wall is definitely getting a lot more consistent. Flat skip is incredibly dense trick. Yeah, I figured out the jetpack version of it. The jetpack skip is so much easier. Like I told chat, that is the easiest of the skips I saw how to practice. I am getting rest trick down, that's true. But the hard part is, what? Oh, I see what happened there. The hard part is also important and necessary. Have you tried doing up the middle jetpack? I have. I did go up the middle of the jetpack, which is so easy. That is genuinely so fucking easy. The hard part is not getting erased from existence. Yeah, apparently. Ow! Huh? Okay, I think I pressed left before I hit the jump button, and I think I didn't technically jump off the wall. I think I just fell off the wall. Which, fun fact, isn't what you want to do. That's not good. Wait. Boom. I did it. Okay. Hey. This is why I'm getting all the practice done today. Because you see how frustrated it makes me when I fuck it up? You see how frustrated I get in anger? I want to get all the frustration out today so I don't get frustrated on Sunday. On my birthday stream. I want to have a good birthday on Sunday, on my Spelunky Sunday. Not a bad birthday on Sunday, on my Spelunky Sunday. I want Spelunky to be a good time. Boom, that one orb was gonna get me if I didn't dodge. Okay. Hi, oh my goodness, hello Slime. 25 stream streak is crazy. Welcome. Boom. Okay, so just walk off. Don't jump. Boom. Oh! All right. That was it. That was it. That was one attempt. One successful attempt. Hopefully the first of many, because this is not, I will not say that I've learned this until I get it consistent. So I'm gonna try and get 3 attempts successful. Honestly, if I get 3 in a row, that would be hype. That'd be so sick. Okay. I'm safe here for a little bit. Yeah, what a time for you to pop in. No kidding, Duck. Hello. Try to just hang on to the top rope and conservatively spam some ropes just to know and see who it feels like. Interesting. Yeah, I can do that if I can make it back there again. Is this enough ropes? Am I spamming the ropes enough for you, Ivy? Am I spamming enough the ropes? Perfect. That's 2 in a row. That's 2 in a row. Let's go. I gotta go kind of clog rope for this. That's a little hard to keep my hand on the A button. That's true. I should have used more ropes. My controller has a turbo function. That would have been so silly. We'll never be able to tie up a bunny with that low rope. I mean, you could tie up a deer with that much rope. Okay. That's 2 times in a row. If I can get 3 times in a row, that's gonna be sick. That's gonna be awesome. We'll see if I can. Probably could have gone there. That would have been a good spot for it. That's fine. Good. I fell off. I didn't hit the jump button. Again. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna move on from the Vlad's Cave variant until I get this 3 times in a row, because I'm considering that a failure. So if I get this on this second go up, it's gonna be first time again. I need this to be consistent. I want to be able to pull this off in an actual fucking Cosmic Ocean attempt. I want to be able to go to the temple and not have to lose my Ankh. Well, no, actually, hold on. If I have Let's Cape, I didn't go to temple. So if I get the jetpack, I can already do that. I'm consistent with the jetpack version of this. But I want to have to not have to get the fucking Qilin in the first place, and also not have to worry about if the Qilin dies, because I'm so bad at keeping that motherfucker alive. I'm so bad at keeping the Qilin alive. It is embarrassing. Wait, no, I can't. Actually, hold on. I can't get Vlad's Cape and go temple. Hold on. I'm stupid. Okay, boom. Ah! Okay, hold on. I should have just kept throwing more ropes there. Okay. That's why you told me I can keep throwing ropes, because I didn't have to move on that quickly. I didn't have to move on there. I see. Actually, that's probably the strat, is to go get the Vlad's Cape and then go temple, because then you can get the alien compass as well. That's helpful for Cosmic Ocean. I don't think I've ever actually entered Cosmic Ocean with an alien compass. Like, genuinely, every time I try to go temple route, I die. Practice that Springs unless your desired shop is the Springs Glove Shop. My desired shop is the Springs Glove Shop. I do love a good Springs Glove Shop. But you're right. I'm gonna do this with Springs first, and then I'll try it again without Springs. Because when I did the jetpack, I first did it with jetpack with Springs and then without Springs. I have a whole ass stream to practice. I can take however long I need to get this fucking down. There's no rush. Well, that's not gonna help. That's not gonna get me there any faster. Why'd I open the options menu? That's not what I want to do. I got comments not on my video, but on one of the videos I edited recently for Barley the Burr. I did Barley the Burr's latest fursuit interview video, and I got a comment today asking, "Wow, your editor put some good music in this one. What music was at like a certain timestamp?" I had to break it to them that I'm such a specific nerd that I included the Wii U Mii Maker theme Not the version from the TV, but the version from the gamepad. Because that's just the hyper-specific type of editor I am. I'm just gonna keep going until it's consistent. Boom. That's one. Okay, boom. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Easy. Easy first run. Like I said, first of 3 consistent ones. If we can get this consistently, I'm happy. 3 in a row or it's no go. 3 in a row. That's so dumb. That's a dumb chant. All right. I'm curious why... I answered my own question. Boom. Love it. If it's not autism, if it's your job. Yeah, exactly. I just found a way to weaponize my autism and turn it into my job. That's what happened there. My extremely specific niche of knowing about VTubers and video editing and furries, yeah, I can make it a job out of that. Let's go. Okay. Beautiful. That's 2 in a row. Let's go. Let's go. And that was only 8 ropes. Heck yeah. All right, 3rd time. And then we switched into springs. And then we learned the other skips, the ones that are even harder than this. Then we learned fucking hover pack and bubble skip. Hover pack web gun skip is gonna be, I don't think I'm ever gonna actually legitimately come here with the hover pack web gun, but it seems like a funny one to learn. Boom. There's no rush. I'm not speed running. I'm just running. There's no rush. I'm just grooving. There's surely no world rush. You'll be focusing bubble right now. I don't know. See, I can prove that I can throw ropes like the best of them. That's 3 times. That's 3 times, baby. I'm gonna do this one more time from here. Okay, well, never mind. I'm not gonna do it one more time. Hardpack gloves not ironically is one of the easiest versions of the skip. Really? I feel like that would be harder than the web gun version. Yeah, when I saw the web gun version, that looked insane. The web gun version looked crazy. All right. No more spring shoes. Fuck the spring shoes. All my homies hate the spring shoes. I thought estrogen made it harder to throw rope. It does. It does make it a little bit more tough. I should probably remap my rope throwing button so I don't have to use my right hand for both. Fun fact, you can shoot ropes with both hands. I don't know if you knew that. All right, fuck the shoes, got it. Wow. Okay, Spider-Man, damn.
My back's gone now.
Hey, Jinx, hello, welcome for the follow. Oh, hold on. Jinx, hello, welcome for the follow. That's not how words work, Seth. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. That is a silly time to poke your head in. I get it. I love this song. I'm so happy that this song is in the rotation. All right. Shout yourself to only use your non-dominant hand so you can play your friend's arrow game with the dom hand. That's crazy. Okay, yeah, this definitely feels tougher without the spring shoes, but not impossible. This definitely feels doable. Yeah, it feels similar enough, but the gravity is definitely heavier. Those spring shoes are so fucking helpful. It's that jump I'm worried about with Spout spring shoes. I probably didn't need to be as cocky with it as I was, but... Okay. I was right there. I was right there. I was right there. I honestly, genuinely, hey guys, can I admit this in the least embarrassing way possible? I don't use my hands when I jerk off at all. I use a pillow. I hump a pillow or like a Hitachi wand. I'm gonna be so real with you. I don't use my hands at all. Lucky, wow. Hush. Hush. Look, hey, I know what you're here for. Question mark. I actually don't know why y'all are here. This is embarrassing. But also not too bad. This is an 18+ stream. We're allowed to talk sex stuff. It's fine. Use your boyfriend? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Boom. Let's not get fucked here. I know we're talking about masturbation. Or like he uses you. It counts. I'm so dumb. You're here for the Spelunky. Yeah, totally. I believe in it. I said I'm a Brit. I don't need to go back to wall. I really don't. I'm just being impatient with it. I really hope anytime I do this in the future I have the spring shoes, because it definitely does feel harder without the spring shoes. I feel heavier, which makes sense. I am in fact actually heavier. The spring shoes actually decrease your weight. That's how the spring shoes work. I don't know if you knew that. That's a lie. I'm lying. I'm lying. I'm lying so hard right now. That is not how spring shoes work in game. Wouldn't it be cool if you could put on like anti-gravitron boots or something like that, and they just made you lighter while you're wearing them? Like the pinnacle of technology and like vertical movement isn't like spring boots or anything like that. It's, hey, we can decrease your gravity. Like, that'd be sick, right? That'd be awesome. I jumped rather than falling. I didn't do the thing you told me to do. Ozempic? Shut up. Shut up. That's not what I meant. Also, Ozempic has some horrible side effects. Don't recommend in the slightest. Talk to your doctor if it's something, because it could be helpful for you, but it is... oh, fucked. I just stood there. I just stood there and took it like a good little boy. Why did I say it like that? Why did I say it like that? Hold on. I just mentioned being used by my boyfriend. How am I only 14? You're only 14% gay. I hate to break it to you. If you're being used by your boyfriend, that's not because you're gay, it's because you're trans. This is how you find out. This is how you find out. The actual, okay, hold on. The first jump at the bottom is remarkably more difficult, but the actual laser dodging should feel better without springs. Interesting. I feel like that's the harder part. Like, the approach doesn't seem that bad without springs. If it means, if anything, I'm not going to hit my head on the laser above. You're already non-binary and possibly a woman. That's why you're not gay. You're actually a straight person. I don't know if you knew that. Homeopathically gay. Holy shit. Boom. Okay. Wonderful. Hey, first time without spring shoes. Woohoo! Hey, hi Ragme, thank you. Also, hello. Yeah, 40's not 94% refuses to tell you again. Well, that time you were less straight, but now you're more straight. You've acquired straightness. I did it without spamming ropes. Hold on, someone just asked a stupid question to ask Seth anything I need to answer. Oh, there's multiple stupid questions to ask Seth anything. Hold on. Hold on, I gotta answer these stupid questions. In case you don't know, I have a Discord server, and in my Discord server, I'll show it to you real quick. Hold on. Let's just, let's show it real quick. I have a Discord server, and in my Discord server, there is a channel that's called Ask Seth Anything. I answer them all. Favorite fictional deer? The one deer from the Glory Heaven animation that I can't, hold on, can't remember the name of. It is porn, though. Don't look it up. It is porn, though. Don't look it up. Honestly, period. Live stupid questions, what a treat. Ask a question in chat. I mean, you can ask it in the server if you want to. Favorite non-fictional deer? The one that ate my class project tree when I was a child that I had planted in my parents' front yard. The American version, but that's just because it's what I grew up with. Wait, hold on. Someone asked another question, then deleted it. Oh, it's 10 minutes, huh? 10 minutes? 10 minutes? What do you mean 10 minutes? Oh, the Glory Heaven animation? Yeah, that's a long one. What about Anthro Deer Mike? I don't think I know of them. Alright, that's enough of that. That's enough of that. Bye-bye. Bye-bye! Back to Spelunky we go. Back to Spelunky we go. Alright, boom. Looked it up. Good, dear. Look, you looked up Glory Heaven? It's such a good animation. I do really like... Glory Heaven is my favorite porn animation of all time. Genuinely, it's so fucking good. And then Glory Heaven 2 came out, and it's fine. Like, Glory Heaven 2, less good. Less good. I'm gonna be real with you. It has one of my favorite deer furries. I don't know why I didn't think of them. I probably could have said Steffi. Well, Steffi's not fictional, though. That's the thing. I think the deer in the first one isn't fictional either, but I didn't know that. So, it's fictional to me. He's fictional to me. That's how that works. If I don't know you, you're not real to me. Okay, what's in there? That was a little scary. I kind of fucked that up a little bit, but we're good. Okay. Hold on. There's so much happening in that chat now that I showed it off on stream. I'm so sad. Shush! Don't try to get me flustered. I'm trying to learn tech. Don't try to fluster me. I'm trying to learn Spelunky. Okay, boom. Lovely. No rope spam needed for my second in a row attempt at that spring shoes. Woo! Let's go. Okay, boom. Not my fault. I'm a good girl. Shut up. It's fine. You can't actually fluster me, by the way. I don't get embarrassed. I think that part of my brain is broken. Which is kind of a good thing, honestly. I don't like... the idea of being embarrassed is only hot in fiction. I don't think I like it IRL. I don't think I would like it IRL. I don't recall ever being embarrassed. I put my full heart into everything. Ever getting smushed against that? Yeah, with the... I have. I just got fucking evaporated. It's very fun. Ow! My fucking toes! Alright, well that was... You don't like being embarrassed all too much? One of my close IRL friends, I wouldn't say best, but a close IRL friend has a kink for embarrassment, both on the receiving and giving end of it. But it's harder to tease them, so they're more on the giving end of it than receiving. And I get to see a lot of art of it, and I'm like, that seems cool in concept, but I don't really like the idea. They tried to embarrass me once, and then it didn't work out. You won't complain about being embarrassed? I think that's the point of it, is complaining, right? Ow! Oh, come on. Still flustering people, embarrassment makes you cringe? That's valid. Oh. I need to not reply to chat. Not reply to the Ask Seth Anything chat while I'm streaming. People are asking some insane questions in there right now. I'm gonna be so real with you. Someone just asked what my host tastes like. I hate that those orbs spawned right in front of me while I was trying to get through there. That was evil. That was an evil spawn for them. Has there ever been the same question? A handful of questions in that chat are saying, yeah. Not all of them, but a handful. Should be good here. I didn't go fast enough. I went a little too slow. Ow! I don't know why I screamed. That was bad. That was a bad idea. I shouldn't have screamed. Now my roommate's gonna check in and be concerned on me. While playing in dirt and eating sand. Valid. That's silly. I'm an adorable dear and a sweet person. Thank you, Ragami. Someone save that scream for a soundboard. You can clip it if you want to. I'm not gonna... Actually... I haven't looked at your question yet. I do record my mic on a separate audio track from like the music and the gameplay sounds. So if you want just that scream, I can isolate it for you. I can absolutely isolate just the scream without like the game sounds or anything. Just hit me up in Discord. If I remember to do so, I'll send it to you. Hi, Yak, hello! I'm practicing some hard fucking tech for Spelunky, a game that I love, but I'm really bad at. Cutie spotted! Cutie spotted! Yak is an adorable cutie. This is fucking hard. This is a very bad alignment of the pinball machine. I fucked it up! All right. That didn't help. that didn't help with the strategy. Throwing a bomb there for some reason? Yeah, that's probably not effective. Good to see you too, Yak. I need to get more practice getting the jump off these walls. I'm pretty bad at it, but this is helping. Just climbing the walls like that is very helpful. Why am I dumb? Why am I so stupid? These cuties are always dumb? No, not always. Hi, Cairo. See, that's a cutie that's not dumb. Cairo's a genius. Patience. I'm impatient. Fuck you. Yak, you're a roguelike master. You know how easy it is to be impatient. Master is a funny word. Yeah, it is. I got it twice in a row, and then I'm struggling again. You're also very impatient? Yeah, I know. I've seen you play Balatro. I've seen you play Balatro. I'm not playing Spelunky 2 as much. I remember spending hours practicing the jetpack in case of it. Jetpack was so easy. Jetpack was incredibly easy. Oof. I'm so happy I learned jetpack because that one is simple. Vlad's cape skip is considerably harder. I'm struggling with this. Ivy's here in chat, helped me out a little bit. Ivy's provided about as much guidance as I think is possible for this skip. I'm just fucking it up. I'm just getting impatient and struggling a little bit sometimes. And advice on eating sand. That's true. Well, you haven't given me much advice on it. You just said that you like it. Hi, Sarah. Oh my gosh. Hello. Okay, Sarah, genuine question. I know a lot of people call you Graph rather than Sarah. Do you prefer Graph over Sarah? Or just, like... I've been kind of just using Sarah because of the first part of the name. But if you prefer me to use Graph, I can. There we go. There we go. Not sure how much advice there is on sand. Either still valid. In that case, I'll continue calling Sarah, but I wanted to check in and make sure I knew. Okay, boom. That's the hard. Now for the hard part.
Spelunky on a Wednesday. Is that legal?
It is. It is legal, Kitty. I'm practicing for Spelunky Sunday because this upcoming Monday is my birthday, and I want to have a good Spelunky Sunday rather than a bad one. You're an amazing... Oh, yeah, Ivy. Hi. Yes. You're chilled. I figured you were. Thank you, Kitty. It's the upcoming Monday. It's not my birthday yet, and I will have my usual Spelunky Sunday stream before the birthday, so I'm going to try and go that, like, through midnight. So I could technically say I had a birthday stream because I'm going to be busy on Monday. But I wanted to get some practice in on this incredibly niche tech that I hopefully don't ever need to use, but frequently need to use because I'm bad at it. You should yell happy birthday at me every time you see me until Monday. So fair. Monday is also the anniversary of my Seth VTuber debut because I intentionally debuted Seth on, or intentionally debuted the VTuber on my birthday because I thought that'd be funny. And to be fair, it was pretty funny. That was pretty good. That was a pretty good bit. That jump scares me. That jump is so scary. You invite me over to your birthday? I'm not really having a party. If I was, you would be invited. I'm so bad at this. I need to remember I can throw the rope before the laser trap starts. I know the rope will get evaporated if I throw it early, but then I can just keep throwing ropes until it's good timing. Damn, I didn't say that time. If you have a ball gag, I'll be a quiet guest. I do have a ball gag. My ideal birthday, though, it would be on me. Sadly, not this year, but... yeah, this year I'm spending it doing work. This year, my busyness plans are with, oh, I felt... that's calling yourself a good service pup? Honestly, so fair. Ugh. Boom, nailed it. That is very horny tonight. I mean, that's not abnormal. That's like normal for ODISeth chat. Sorry, ODISeth, this is Twitch. ODISeth is my YouTube name. Please call me ODISeth. ODISeth is my father's name. Damn, there's really... This is such a tough jump here, isn't it? Okay, boom, nailed it. I fucked up. I fucked up. Yeah, we know you're horny for Punisher, specifically Marvel Rivals Punisher. I get it. I know I'm a bad streamer for looking at the viewer count, but I'm looking at the viewer count and I see 28 viewers. Why the fuck is so many people interested in me just learning this weird niche Spelunky tech? This is the most viewers I've gotten without being rated. Hey, why? I appreciate it, but what? Apparently I need to do Spelunky Wednesday more often, damn. You here for the antlers? That's so true. You're so right. You say hi, friend? I appreciate it. Hello, friend. Boom. You know, you're into growth and betterment of an individual? Whoa. You're into growth? Hold on. I can't make the joke I'm going to make with that. I can't make the joke I was going to make with that. But that is objectively very funny. There we go. Boom, one. Just give... You can't even watch. Sorry, that was really stupid. That was really stupid. Don't worry, the clip was actually created. It's just pretending that's not.
Do I need to get the spray bottle?
No! Don't get the spray bottle! I'm not being that horny. It's fine. Oh, I forgot I already made it up here this one. Yeah, Seriebot's been struggling with clip creation for some reason lately. I think Twitch did some like rate limiting on like how bots can make clips or some shit like that, which is very annoying and I don't like it. We need the spay bottle. Not the spay bottle! Oh, that's horrible. Okay, not a good spot there, because there was a fucking orb going directly toward me. It's happening on every channel? Yeah, I noticed. I could set up the Percy bot to do the clips, and I told myself after last stream that I was going to do that, and I forgot to do it. I could also just learn to use LandyTube, which does seem like it's a better tool for streaming bots. What's Percy bot? It's my bot. If you type !gay, you'll interact with Percy bot a little bit. And all of my, like, chat rewards. PercyBot is my streamer bot, technically. Yeah, PercyBot is Seth's chat cat. It's this little cat right here, which is Percy from Spelunky. I made him my little TTS chat bot. Okay. That is 2, but not in a row because I did technically do. I use streamer bots with a huge amount of help from Cairo, who is also known as Fluffalicious in chat. Cairo helped me actually learn streamer bots, and then I did a lot of like manual setup and a lot of programming. Speaking of which, Cairo, hey, question about the timer thing. With the timer thing, I've noticed I have a timer set up to run ads every hour on the hour, or every hour, but I set it so that the timer stops and then restarts whenever an ad is run by some other means. So, for instance, if an ad is run by, like, the run ads command that chat has access to, or if I just want to run ads manually because I'm violently diarrheaing and need to get off screen. Hold on. Okay, well, speaking of, this is a moment like that. But I was always under the impression that doing that would stop the timer, and that when it restarted... Okay, I'll run the ads now. But I was always under the impression that it would automatically, like, stop the timer, and then when it restarted, the timer would start back at the beginning. But it seems like it just kind of pauses the timer and then unpauses the timer at the end of it. Fuck! Fuck! Wait, hold on, that wasn't Percy Says! Fuck! Fuck! No! I did fall for it. I did fall for it, crit. Fuck! You're right, I did fall for it. No! I need to add something to it. I need to have it like play a sound bite or something like that. That ad break clip was an incredible. Good job. That was silly. I'm mad at that. That's really good. I'm actually gonna take a screenshot of that immediately. Of the thing, because I know I'm gonna make that a short. I'm so mad at that. No, not me getting ad revenue from most of you. Okay, but the thing is, most of you either have Twitch Turbo or Adblock or are sub to me. So you're not really getting things. Marker! I prefer highlighter, actually, for shit like this. Sub to you. Yeah, I've got so many subs. I'm such a dom. That's how that works, right? Ooh. Nice. That's 2 in a row right there. You're sub for ODISeth. How can we be a sub if you were the sub? I have subs. I'm a switch. I prefer to be a sub, but that doesn't mean I am inherently always a sub. I contain multitudes. Multitudes. That's how that works. Not multitudes. Multitudes. Hag's Thrum. It sounded so quiet. I'm like, I don't hear any song. Adding a marker to your stream deck was an amazing reason. Oh yeah, I don't know how to add markers. What I do, usually if there's something I need to get, I get a clip of it and then just remember it for later. Like straight up, anytime I get the clip, I cross-compare the clip. Because like, I don't really look at the Twitch VODs itself. Any markers that are placed is kind of irrelevant to me. But the clips are relevant to me because they both provide context for the marker. And they are easier for me to find in the actual editing VOD that I have. Because the editing VOD I have, I don't download from Twitch. I locally record it with 3 audio layers. My voice, my music, and game audio. Technically a few more audio layers because the sound effects are also on their own layer, but shh, don't tell anybody. I actually have 6 layers. I have everything combined. Then my voice, game audio, music, Discord is a separate layer, and then alerts. So like Percy bots, any sort of Twitch alerts. Yeah, those are all in that last layer. And the music layer is also on the same layer as Firefox. So if I'm ever like doing reaction, which hey, don't ever let me do reaction content. But if I'm ever like watching a video on YouTube or something like that, or playing something in my browser that requires sound, that sound would be captured on my music track. I'm dumb. I failed that pretty bad. That was a pretty bad one. Yike. You have Meter Potato? Hell yeah! Hell yeah! I love Voice Meter. That'd maybe explode. God. I trust my audience to get good clips. That's part of it as well, as I look through the clips that you all made, and that helps me make decisions about like what can be turned into a short or something like that. Maybe I've read explode, but sound correct. Yeah, Voice Meter Potato is easier to set up than like StreamerBot was for me, but it's still tough. You're a musician, though. I figured you'd be able to get it pretty natively, pretty intuitively. I have a stream deck if you add the extension to it. There's a macro to auto-clip or marker when you press it, so if something funny happens, you click this button in front of me. I don't have a stream deck. I don't have a stream deck. I would like one, but that shit's expensive and also not particularly helpful for me. Like, honestly, when I think about it, the only thing I would really do with the stream deck is, like, control my VTuber, frankly. I already have like a cheap third-party F13 through F24 keypad. Ah, fuck. These balls aren't giving me good timing. These balls are horrible. I like these balls the least out of all the balls I've seen in my life. That was it. That was the fucking, that was it. That was the best timing, and I just couldn't get the jump in. I couldn't get the jump in. Being a musician does not guarantee that. I'm a musician, you do not do the jack about audio stuff. That's fair. Wouldn't a numpad work well enough for Steam Deck replacement? It does. I ran into that like an idiot. I just ran into it like a dumbass. What about Steam Dick? Come under the table and find out. Why am I doing this? Hold on. Why am I being so urgent? I can wait. I can be patient. Pretty sure lasers designed to be able to hit you after you hit something else, so if you get stuck in the tube, it bounces you from beam straight into a wall. Yep. But the thing is, I think once it realizes that it's stuck, that you're stuck in it for infinity, it doesn't even wait till it actually melts through your doesn't actually wait the 99 ticks, it just kills you instantly outright. Thank you, kitty. Thank you. All right. That's good timing. That's good timing for it. Why? I could have waited there. I could have waited. Oh, well, this has been a really horny Wednesday. Oh. I feel like most Wednesdays are pretty horny, though, you know? I think my throat's feeling weird now. I don't like it. My throat feels the way it does when I have weed, but I'm not stoned, I promise. Okay. I had good alignment last time. Are you gonna give me good alignment this time too? Nope.
My back's gone now.
It was good alignment. I just blocked. Hi, Deathfire. Welcome. Thanks for following. Boom. There we go. That's better. Nailed it. Nailed it. I thought the laser was gonna go away. I thought the laser was going away. Yippee. They call it Wednesday because that's how it should be spelt, but the fucking English deciders are cowards and they put a D in it for some reason. You should blow up a corner, spawn the bubbles, and have a safe place to fall if you happen to survive, but the blocks for Tiamat's throne can't be removed. The blocks under Tiamat's throne can be removed. What? Yes, they can. It's like German, French, Gaelic, and all the weird baby. They hated all of them. True. We should have supported the French with their really shitty 100-day calendar. We should have implemented daylight savings to be full-time, or not daylight savings. I'm happy with it being not daylight savings. There's proponents, like, there's currently a vote or a bill in the Senate that was passed by the House to make it permanently daylight savings time rather than, like, switching between them. And I'm so mad because it appears, just based on what I've heard from the senators that have mentioned it, that these senators are not going to be voting for it. The senators are going to be voting, like, generally against it. It's not going to be able to get a House majority, or a Senate majority. And the reasoning for that is that daylight savings time is going to cause too much darkness for children when they go to school. And they don't have the idea of letting children wait in the darkness for, like, a bus ride or something like that. And I'm like, hey, you don't have to do daylight savings. You could just do standard time instead, and that solves the problem. Live and stay without daylight time, and it might be just about watching my online meetings randomly occasionally shift like an hour. But that's the thing. If nobody used daylight savings time, we'd all be fine. You'd prefer to be CDT rather than CST? I mean, same. I'd prefer daylight than standard. But I don't really care. It's not the end of the world either way. I'm content with standard, or I'm content with daylight. It doesn't matter to me. I think the two states that don't participate, it's Arizona and Hawaii. Which, good for y'all not falling to the nonsense of the Upper 59's Outer Wilds reference. This is a fucking entire song from Outer Wilds. I've been watching The Expanse lately, which is a show that, honestly, the later seasons are starting to remind me a lot of Outer Wilds, actually. Like, I'm genuinely shocked. Boom, nailed it. They're unactivated now, the brain cell, valid. There we go. Boom. I'm going to do this a few more times because even though I've gotten up here a handful of times already, I want to do this as consistently as possible. And this is the hardest one, but it's the one I'm most likely to come to Tiamat's throne with. The odds of me ever finding a jetpack are lower than me being able to consistently get Vlad's cape. So I want to make sure I know how to do both. And while I'm relatively confident that I'm consistent at the jetpack version, I'm clearly not consistent with the cape version yet. So I want to keep this going until I get this handled. Okay, I bonked my head there, it's fine. We stop being so damn busy, the kids are going to school before daylight. That's true, yeah, let the kids go to school, like, at fucking 10 a.m. instead of 9. Like, is that really so hard? Well, no, because then I understand the issue of, like, parents worrying, well, I work at 9, I won't be able to get my kids to school and go to work. I understand, I get it. I get the concern, I just don't like it. Yeah, plus the cave doesn't explode, that's true. It's fine, the education system is dying, is going to be taken over by AI fucking anyway, so who... At the end of the day, yeah, it is what buses are for, but... Try convincing a lot of parents to leave their kids home alone until they're able to get on a bus alone so they can go to work, right? Only public transportation exists in the public is safe. That's the big issue. Dude, one of my close friends, IRL, got fucking fired from her job for being trans because a transphobe came in and started filming her, realizing she wasn't getting much of a reaction out of her, and then decided to go online, just posting a picture, not the full video, but just a picture of her, and said, hey, this person said a bunch of slurs at me, and sent a, like, targeted harassment campaign against her employer. So she got fired for it. And now there's a lot of people calling for her, or, like, death threats online with her face out there. So, yeah, that shit's scary right now. I'm not liking it. I'm not happy about it. We're all pretty fucked up about it. How far are you in watching the Expanse Kid ADHD rants in your DMs? You've seen it, Sarah? I am halfway through season 5 right now. And yes, you may. A lot of it, you love it. All of it, I love that shit. It was recommended to me by my crush, and they said when they recommended it that they're like most of the way through it. I'm now ahead of them. They said, yeah, I'm most of the way through the show. They just started season 4. Okay, boom. There we go. Nailed it. Nailed it. That's not 2 in a row. You know who that is? You do? Kyrie, you know who my crush is? Hello? That's surprising. Oh yeah, the scientific accuracy in The Expanse is insane. It does sound like grounds for a defamation suit. I think she's currently in the process of, like, trying to find a lawyer who can do a good, like, libel case. Libel and defamation. Oh, I did. You're right. I didn't tell you my crush. But yeah, genuinely, The Expanse, I should call my ex. Shut the fuck up. But yeah, we're all really pissed about it, and I'm hoping she can get some good legal representation for that, because it is really frustrating watching her struggle with this. And, like, the constant death threats she's getting are bonkers from a bunch of transphobes. The person who called her out for it apparently walked in wearing a dress of nothing but Israeli flags, and was intentionally filming people, like, walking up to them, trying to get reactions out of them, and it's insane to me. I don't understand people. She was insistent that she did not say any of the slurs that the person claimed she said. However, the one that she being my friend, not the person. Also, you could say is like a big chain. A lot of it is a bit of a local place. It is a kind of local chain. I'm not gonna get into it. Also, if I say it and you look up like, hey, this business drama, you'll find all the details of it. And I don't know how public she wants this part of it to be. But yeah, she's very upset about it. Yeah, she said the one thing she said, she didn't say any slurs. She did not, like, specifically try to antagonize anyone. She specifically, like, disengaged. She's like, I know you're trying to get a rise out of me. I know you're walking rage bait. It's fine. The one thing I'm going to say, free Palestine. And that was apparently enough to get her this level of insane, like, death threats and targeted harassment. So, yeah, that's how my life's been lately. Helping her try to, you know, not die. I'm just going to stay away for privacy reasons. That's valid, yeah. It's just, it's so scary. So if any of you happen to know any any good libel lawyers who are willing to work internationally, I might appreciate the information for it. Pass along. That was scary. Okay. There we go. I got it that time. That time was easy peasy. Let's go. Yeah. I think it's so telling that the person who did this, the only lawyer he knows, Sim I know is a lawyer who streams on Twitch, but he does copyright law. Yeah, that's not the same. She said she's reached out to a handful of local lawyers. She's also reached out to Legal. It's just, it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. I'm not consistent at I'm not, like, perfectly consistent at this yet, but I do feel like I am getting better at getting this trick down. I was about to say, what about legally? Yeah, I think that was one of the first places she turned to, because, like, we're both terminally online, trans people. It happens. We know the internet. We know legal. I was gonna say formerly the internet's favorite lawyer. However, he did take, like, an AI ad sponsorship, and I hated that. However, I would be willing to forgive him for that if he gets my friend, like, a really good libel win, because holy shit, Boozy Badger? Ooh, wait, Boozy Badger is you're right. I don't know if she's reached out to Boozy Badger. That's a good point. I don't know if Boozy's done libel, but that is... I'll mention that. Hold on. I'm gonna... yeah, I also forgot the Boozy Badger exists. I'm gonna be so real with you. I haven't engaged with Boozy Badger in a minute. Let's see. Can I find Boozy's... like actual, a place to hire them and like actual legal practice. I know he's Kentucky Colonel. Oh, you're based out of Kentucky. We'll see if this works. Yeah, I've also forgot that Busy exists sometimes. I don't even know if he still practices though, is the thing. Website / blog maybe? Lawyersandliquor.com. I'll just send her Boozy's info and then I'll get back to the game. There we go. Boom. All right, here we go. I'm getting here. I feel like I'm getting to the point where it's semi-consistent. Also, what are you saying? What about Sarah? Oh, I was wondering what that sound was. There was a fucking rock. There was a rock there. I got distracted by the rock making that loud ass laser sound. I fell and died. We all freeze and die. I was trying to describe The Expanse to someone who hadn't seen it earlier today, to Luna specifically, and I'm like, oh yeah, the legal AI thing? Yeah. He took an AI ad. It was about, like, learning how to get good at, like, utilizing AI in the workplace, but I'm like, I felt gross watching it, and it felt not good for me. There's something about, like, yeah, here's a sponsorship for a program that you can use with Claude to know how to use Claude better or something like that. I'm like, what the fuck? This is gross, and I hate that. It's like, yeah, you can use it to take notes during your legal meetings. I'm like, no, what the fuck, dude? I felt very betrayed by that. But again, if he can get my friend a big ol' cash, a big ol' amount of cash for all the damages that have been done for her, I'd be more than willing to forgive legal if that came to pass. Boom. And he was just taking an ad for money reason. I don't like when you can sell the character. Yeah. Well, I think they did genuinely care for it. I think he just didn't consider that, you know, AI is still pretty shit. AI still... The internet is not ready for... I'm trying to think of how to phrase this. The internet has not come to accept AI, which is good, because I don't think it should. I truly am on the anti-AI side of things. I do disappointingly think that at some point in time, the internet is going to change their minds on this, and then there will be uses of AI that are culturally acceptable, and I hate that idea. But for right now, and thankfully in my spaces, I think a lot of furries will refuse AI for the rest of their lives, which is good. But I do see that it is slowly and progressively getting more pro-AI recently, and I don't like it. I shouldn't have jumped up in front of that. All right. Obvious Scam takes over the ad space for YouTube lower chip service. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was such an obvious scam. And Legal took that as an ad, too. Oh, fucking, there's a rock in the laser field again. That's an annoying sound. I'm gonna be so real with you. The rock in the laser field is obnoxious. Furries are the forever ally of artists. You're right. I took my eyes off the game for 1 second to read chat and then got killed. I need to get this consistent. I'm still not consistent with it. 3 times in a row is the rule for consistency. 3 times in a row and I'm good. Fuck AI, fuck AI, fuck AI, fuck AI. There was someone trying to hate me, like, There was an animator I was watching, and it was a big fan of because they did some really good work. Hold on. I got a message back from my friend. Boom. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yes, I love arts. I love art. Art is so good, and people are fucking impressive. It's terrifying. Yes. Hold on, let me respond to my friend who just saw the message of Boozy Badger. Hold on. Ah! I hate my phone sometimes. My phone just sometimes stops taking things. Ming. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, given that my friend got libeled, I want to make sure she's okay. So when she responds to me, I wanna handle that. Okay, so that was one. We got one time. Drawing painting makes me explode. I'm so bad at like physical arts. I do not have the patience for it. I do want to learn music. The company that makes my video editing program also has a music, like a DAW specifically for music and like using loops and whatnot. And it looks like the design and layout is very similar to my video editing program, so I'm half tempted to pick it up. Well, I'm not sure. I want to focus on the gameplay. Ah! Okay, good. Almost died there, but it's fine. I know you can help. I used to be a musician, but I was always in the performance of it rather than like the actual making of music, you know? Boom. Okay, that's 2 in a row. That's 2 in a row. What was the name of that? Hold on. I got an email about it earlier today. You're very much versed in classical music with not DAWs. That's fair. That's so fair. I am versed in DAWs. Well, no. Hold on. I was versed in... Fuck, what did we use? Not GarageBand, but like the high-end version of GarageBand. I can't remember what it was called. Nope, that's not what it was. Acid Pro. That's the one I was talking about. Acid Pro is valid. I was a band geek. I played trombone all through like middle school and high school, but I also played bass guitar, Fruit Loops or whatever, not Fruit Loops. It wasn't called Fruit Loops. What was it? What was the Apple like upgraded version of GarageBand? Logic. Yeah, it was Logic. That's what my punk band. One of the 2 punk bands I was in through high school. I was part of 2 different punk bands back in the day. But the second of the 2, they did use Logic to write all their music. I don't know what the first one did. The first one just kind of made all his music on his own. And then we were just there for his performance, honestly. I did love Blowing Bones. I was a tromboner. Yeah, I love blasting that boner. You've been beat. Yeah, Cairo is... Orchestral Tools is also a really popular one. Acid is the one my video editing program... Boris Effects owns both Vegas Pro and Acid Pro. And they look similar enough in terms of like design and UI and how they're used that I think it would be more intuitive for me to learn Acid than any other DAW. Because I played around with Logic when I had it, thanks to my second band. But I never really got the hang of it. That's very fair, yeah. And also part of it, I mean, the other part is that it's fucking 200. What in great? Oh, I see. The most musically talented you are is that you can kind of sing. I can tell match, but my god, I can't read sheet music. I did used to have like choir. I used to sing both sheet music and like tone matching stuff. The problem is though, like I never learned treble clef. Like, I've tried, like, MuseScore as, like, a way of making music before, but I never learned how to read the treble clef. I was always... Every instrument I played was a bass clef. Why am I dumb? Why was I holding right there? I'm so stupid. Every instrument I ever played was bass clef. Every time I sang, even though I had the sheet music, I more just focused on the pattern than the actual, like, notes. Engraving is like putting the music onto actual, like, sheet music. Yeah, music notation program. You've Pro Tools before Ableton. I need to stop. Why am I dumb? Because I'm a cutie. All cuties are dumb. Shush! Hush you. Hush your fucking face. I never learned the treble clef. That's my issue. For bass, I might not even still be able to read the... No, I think I could pretty easily still read the bass clef. It's been a long time since I've had to read any bass clef sheet music, but I could probably still learn it if I needed. I could probably still learn a piece from it, or definitely sight read for sure. But the way I learned sheet music was more about, like, the relationship through the notes rather than the notes themselves, which isn't very good. I know I should look at it and think, oh, that's F, then A sharp, then B, something like that. Yeah, alto-clef's insane. I don't understand that shit. But for me, I usually look at F and then, oh, that's up a half step, that's up two steps. Like, I look up down rather than, I think like 1, 3, 5 rather than like ACD or ACE, you know? Is that bad? Okay. Well, unfortunately, that was my first of 3 consistent attempts because I did die. I did die after my two back-to-back ones. Counts tools, but you don't have an iPad? I'm sure it would work on like an iPhone too. Or just any other like Apple device. There's a lot of smartphone apps that are compatible with other things. Android user, hell yeah. I would switch to Android. I'm so dumb! I jumped way too early and didn't need to. Yeah, probably. So I've learned the trick. I just want to make sure I can consistently do this, you know? Because doing this without spring shoes is tough. Now, in an actual run, realistically, if I get here at Vladscape, I probably have spring shoes as well. There's so many places to get spring shoes. But let's go. Okay. That's 2 in a row. Wait, no, that's 1 in a row. Should not be as lost as I am in conversation having musicals done in like a decade of your life. Hell yeah. Thank you, Ivy. I'm just practicing, getting as much practice in as I can, trying to be as consistent as I can. This isn't the kind of trick that you just learn once and that you can do it forever. I want to make sure I get this right, so that in the stress of an actual like 30-minute long run, when I get to this point, I can pull it off, you know? A little bad set of orbs, honestly. Beautiful. That's 2 in a row. Yeah, musicals, you really don't look at the sheet music very often. You can only get by just by practical means. I used to play in the pit of musicals because I was like my school's one of 2 bass guitar players, and the second one only got there like when I was a junior. So I got to be the only bass player for everything in my school for like 2 whole years, and then the other half was like, well, I'm still gonna be doctored into all the things I did anyway, just to that out of experience. Doctored, grandfathered is what I meant to say, just because I have experience with that specific thing at this specific school for so long. Okay. That is 3 in a row, gang. Ooh. Ooh, let's fucking get... Yeah, there has been some bad set of orbs. There have been some bad set of orbs. But hell yeah, we've gotten 3 in a row, gang. That is enough for me to say I am consistent at Vladscape with no spring shoes. So, in order of what I've done so far. I have done jetpack with and without spring shoes, and Vlad's cape with and without spring shoes. There is a skip with cape, with just a cape. And I'm going to be real, I don't think I want to practice it, but I do kind of want to practice the hover pack. I will almost never pick up a hover pack in an actual run. Because I hate the hover pack. I hate the way the hover pack controls. But I still want to learn it anyway. And it's similar, from what I've seen in the video, it's similar enough to, Hey, Landy. It's similar enough to, the
Furries. Money go up price. Google furry inflation.
Do not Google furry inflation. So how is this different from the, like, okay, well, because I don't double jump. That's the big difference there. Didn't you love what you see? That's so fair. That actually makes a lot of sense for you, Ragame. Okay, so what is different about the hover pack? Ivy, you mentioned that the hover pack version you think is easier than Vlad's cape. I'm curious to see how that is. You're here with audio now? Oh shit, did you not have audio earlier? Damn. Well, welcome back. I ropes up the middle. Okay. I need to go one more rope here, I think. That's not quite it. This is gonna be the rope. Okay. The trick part is going from the highest wall to the middle and timing the dual lasers with the rope. What? The highest wall from the middle. Okay, but how do you do this climb part with the hover pack? Is my question. Because you can't double jump off it. You don't have the cape, so you can't double jump. How do you get up? A spring, so you can just jump from ledge. You have to get onto the ledge? Oh, that's fucking terrifying. I don't know if I can do that pretty consistently. I think that's gonna be a little hard for me. I don't... Springs able to 2-block jump from the wall. I see. So I don't need to stand on the ledge. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. This isn't going to be relevant to me. I will never in my life. I will
It took
probably...
the Imperial March something that's meant to be stern and frightening and turned it into. Takes a hit off the pipe, the Imperial March of Time, man.
The Imperial March of Time, man. They really did. That's not enough ropes. I need one more rope here, I think. Yeah. I fucked up! Okay. No, nothing about Spelunky and the Spelunky Sundays. This is awful. Yeah, this is tough. I fucked up! I'm pretty bad at this. This part is weirdly easier with the jetpack. I could just do this rather than doing the insane route I was thinking of. Okay. I'm pretty bad at this. You motherfucker. Okay. So what is the play here? Hover pack is pretty cool because you can just hover here infinitely, by the way. This doesn't have the gas, which is pretty rad. How do I love that the bat chased me up here. Like, that's insane. Okay, you're right, with spring shoes, this is easier. And then it's... They throw a rope here and then just... Oh my god, what is the timing? That's gonna be insane timing. That's gotta be fucking crazy timing. Oh, shit. Okay, I see what you mean. Okay, I understand. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. It's about as the bottom laser is about to end. I see. I think that should be a good spacing of the ropes. Oh, okay, well, not quite. Not quite good enough spacing for the ropes. I'm stupid. Good night, Crit. Have a great night. Have a great evening. Thank you for being here. That should be good enough. When you said from the ledge, I thought you meant I had to, like, get onto the ledge manually. Okay. Not the right timing there. Okay. I'll figure out the timing. Timing is hard. Sarah! Hey! Hi, Sarah. Hello, welcome. Were you doing the dumb Firefox thing that I called Firefox out for doing at the start of stream where it's like they followed me and unfollowed me? Because if so, that's pretty shitty. Oh, you thought you were followed. Okay, that's better. I appreciate that then. I'm like, damn, you were here when I roasted another follower for unfollowing and refollowing intentionally at the beginning of every stream and I hated it. You're really doing that now? No, you just never followed. Well, I appreciate you for being followed. Hello, Sarah. Yeah, I can see why this one would be considered easier because you don't have to worry about that bottom part with that you do with the landscape. What is this? Now. Okay, yeah, that was pretty good. That worked. I have follower only chat, and some people are very adamant about making me earn their follow. That's dumb. That's really stupid. I could have sworn I followed you before, but you don't remember intentionally unfollowing me. Twitch actually does that occasionally, unintentionally. I, for a brief moment, like brief month there, could not follow anybody on Firefox at all. Firefox would not let me follow people. And I had no clue why for the longest time. And I still don't really know why, because I reset, I turned off all my plugins and it was still happening, and then just one day it started working again. So I don't know what fixed it, I don't know what happened. Twitch is just dumb with follows, and it doesn't work sometimes. Twitch glitches again, yeah, billion-dollar company. Actually, it's probably because they're a billion-dollar company. They decided to take the easy route with AI coding, and just add, anytime I'm suspicious of any and all Twitch updates that have happened in the past, like, ever since LLMs came to exist. Okay, so I'm thinking, now? Boom. Oh, I need to get up from that top rope. Okay. I see. So the issue is that rope... Mobile clipping's been spotty at best lately. Mobile clipping is fucked. Mobile in general is fucked. I refuse. I do not watch Twitch on mobile anymore. It is so bad. It is outrageously bad. Like, genuinely, Twitch's mobile app is disgustingly bad. And it always has been. That's not like a new feature with AI coding or anything like that. New bug with AI coding. I know Twitch considers it everything that AI does a feature, but no. Hello from iPad, you've encountered quite a few glitches already. Yeah. Honestly, even on desktop, clipping's kind of shitty. Clipping doesn't really work that much. Okay, boom. Okay. I'm so bad at that timing. I see how hard that timing is. Why did I do that? I knew how the... Oh, that rope just got evaporated. I see. I know how the ropes work in this game. No complaining about AI and just kind of noped out of there. That's fucked. I was trying to say earlier with our AI discussion, there was an animator I really like that did like a animation about Neurosama and like very positive animation about Neurosama and like trying to praise it and praise Beetle for making it. I'm like, hey, this is kind of fucked up actually, and I got roasted in the comments for disliking the Neurosama. I'm like, dude, Neurosama is literally I understand. Hey, Neurosama was trained off of a consenting data set of Twitch chatters who knew what they're getting into, and also like is locally hosted on Beetle's PC. That doesn't make it good. That's not good. Beetle, I really don't like Neurosama, just in general. I think the idea of an AI Twitch streamer is fucking wrong and bad, and pisses me off. I can get on board with it because the character itself, not into the aesthetic. Oh, fair. You're just not into that kind of anime girl VTuber. That's also valid. It's an AI streamer. And it is legitimately taking... I understand. Vito's paying real artists and real musicians for the music and the art and all of that stuff. He is supporting real legitimate artists. But also, they broke the sub train record. They broke the hype train record. They also, I think, broke the record for the most subscribed to Twitch channel. And it's not even a fucking human being. They're getting more money that could be given to other streamers. Real legitimate human beings who have an actual passion for their craft and want to share things. And instead it's being given to an AI guy. We're living at a point where humor and entertainment is being taken over by AI. And I think the fact that so many people were so willing to defend Neurosama and like glaze it for no reason at all is evidence to just how fucked we are as a society. Also, like half of Neurosama's audience is 4chan, and I think that tells me everything I really need to know about it. I'd be so real with you. If it were Reddit, I could maybe excuse Reddit. I cannot excuse 4chan. Okay, yeah, this skip is incredibly consistent once I figured it out. Once I figured this skip out, the hover pack skip is incredibly consistent, yeah. No long conversations about AI at all in chat. I can understand that if it's just, I'm so exhausted about talking AI all the time. I hate it myself, but it's like fucking tiring. If that were the logic behind it, I could get behind that. I can kind of understand that. It's like, hey, you want to curate your experience on Twitch, you don't want to be exhausted by it all the time. That's valid, that's fair. It's another thing to be like doing it because you know you have bad opinions about AI and you just don't want to get called out for them. Which, hey, some people do. Okay, I think it's when that bottom layer laser begins is when you throw the rope. That's good. That's a really consistent setup here. They have people you really don't understand, the most legit artists that can do it anyway, that support it. Yeah, what the fuck? All right, gang. Time to do the hardest skip in general. Ivy, you want to watch me try to learn bubble skip? Let's see if we can learn bubble skip. Let's see if we can learn bubble skip. I don't think I can. I'm gonna be so real with you. I don't think I'm learning this at all. Nice. Good luck with that. Yeah, in case you don't know, what bubble skip is you ride up on a bubble. And you have no other items. You just have spring shoes. And you use your spring shoes to try and position your bubble. Okay, well, I probably should only do this with one bubble here, rather than the two back-to-back like that. You have no advice for this whatsoever? I shouldn't try to learn this, but I kind of want to anyway, just because if I have nothing, If like my jetpack blows up in Neo Babylon or something like that, which happened last stream. Last stream, my jetpack blew up, and that's what caused me. My jetpack blew up, and also, like, it was the same timing that the jetpack blew up and my. Hold on, I keep getting distracted by this. Bit ambivalent about the upfront AI stuff. Is it just not for you thing? What do you mean upfront? Like that they're being honest about it? That they're not trying to deceive you? Yeah, there's really I don't know how to line this up properly, but I have enough health that it doesn't matter. I can just keep trying this. If I get this past the first laser, I know the rest of the trick. Okay, well maybe I don't know the rest of the trick. I thought I did. I love that the bubbles don't count as, like, taking fall damage on them. That's helpful. Yeah, it is. I do. Hey, craze conspiracy theory, like, thought here. The world is ending. We're in the apocalypse now. It's. Damn, no bubbles in that column. That's depressing. It's slow, and it takes its time. But I'm not giving up. I hope I'm wrong. It sucks. But well, sometimes it happens. I'm so bad at staying on a fucking bubble. That's so hard. Yeah, this is a skip that I don't know if it is possible to get the bubble up. It's just shit. It's just hard. I wish there was a way to tell, like, based on the distance to other bubbles, but there really isn't. Okay, I think this should be good. I lied. I was wrong. End up in a Dune-like society rejecting computers. That I do think. Well, in the Dune-like society, that's because the computers rose up against them, and they learned their lesson. But that required a whole lot of. Dune takes place basically after the bad future of the Terminator. At least we've gotten semi-consistent at killing Tiamat here. That was really funny timing that the Scorpion died there. I looked over, still saw Maple Treeway on the thing. Okay, I'm gonna take the. No, okay, I need a bubble that doesn't have anything else near it. It doesn't have like any other bubbles behind it. I think this would probably be the best one if I can get this down low enough. There we go. Boom. I tried. Look at kitties day. Hell yeah, we love kitties. Kitties are awesome. Yeah, we can't have two really depressing streams back to back. Last Spelunky Sunday ended really depressing, and I don't want this to be too depressing. The world will not end. Culture shift. I hope you're right, Ragame. Kitties are glorious. You're right. My roommate's a kitty. She's a cat. I scrungle her face sometimes. It's pretty cool. Oh, come on. Yeah, that's not it. How the fuck do you do this? Genuinely. Oh. Ah, I pushed it down too much. I pushed it down too much. I pushed it down too much. I'm so sad. Why did I say Sag? Like a fucking 4chaner. I'm not a 4chaner, I promise. I'm not a 4chaner, I promise. Yeah, I shouldn't even try to learn bubble skip. This shit's insane. This shit's stupid. This shit's so dumb. This is by far the dumbest, the dumbest possible strategy for this. I also want a tortie. Torties are cool. Oh, that wasn't even the right fucking vertical column. What do you mean? Dude, I'm mad at this. I don't know why I'm trying to learn this shit. This fucking skip sucks. There's no point to learning this. Cairo is the biggest sub on the planet. Genuinely, Cairo is also known as Fluffalicious, because I forget that you can't see the... On my end, it shows as Fluffalicious open parentheses Cairo, and I forget that that's like a custom nickname I set for them. You're Switch sometime, but like 1% of the time. I feel that. Just kidding, I don't. I'm significantly more of a Switch than you. You are the biggest sub. On. I might have an idea, actually. I might have an idea for how I can make this slightly better. I don't know if this is, like, a good idea. Okay, I fucked it up. You just want a man or woman, just a bitch first to make me their bitch? Damn! Okay, I'm telling Coco. Really? That wasn't enough? Fuck you. I'll just say age gap and run away. Honestly, what is the age gap between you two? Actually, I don't need to know that. Never mind. That doesn't matter to me. My apologies for asking. I love how we're just basically ignoring this. Like, this is the final boss of the game. I'm just killing her and running away. I'm just completely ignoring her after she's dead. There's no way I do this. There's no way I can pull this off. Bubble skip is stupid. Oh, we're in? Never mind. You're young adult, but anyone below 25 is too young, even for the joke for his comfort. That's fair. I am 25. I turned 26 on Monday. Pretty good. I think I give Bubble Skip one more attempt, and then I then I do an actual regular run from the beginning without any mods. I think soon, friend. We're gonna do an actual full run. I'm gonna try specifically to get a run going and not go for Qilin. I want to try and get to Cosmic Ocean and specifically intend to not get Qilin. I'm going out of my way to not do the quest line. Okay, well, I popped that bubble. And I might as well be dead here. Yep, I'm dead. All right. Let me turn off the mod. The mod is now off. We're going to do a full run of Spelunky. We're going to try for the rest of the stream, which might be like another hour. I don't know how much longer I'm going to go. I'm going to be real with you. But we're going to try for the rest of the stream to get a Qilin Skip Cosmic Ocean run going. I'm specifically going to try and do it with Vlad's Cape if I can find climbing gloves. If I do find a jetpack, though, we'll obviously do a jetpack skip. Cool. You don't have a freaky emote? I would love a freaky emote. I would love to commission an artist for a freaky emote one of these days. I didn't mean to throw that at you, Percy. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Percy. I'm so sorry, Percy. I didn't mean to throw a rock at you. I know. Hey, I like getting stoned. You don't need to get stoned, Percy. We're fine. We're fine. Ooh, Kali Altar. Kali Altar. Didn't realize there'd be a Kali Altar, so this changed my course of action. I'm taking so much stupid damage. It's really dumb. Stay alive, Bull, please. Thank you. You are easier to sacrifice if you're alive. Actually, not easier, but you give me more points to sacrifice if you're alive. That's not helping my case of keeping you alive. There's Percy. Okay. Hi, Percy. Climbing gloves off the bat. That's a good sign. And a regular cape. Wow, that's going to be super helpful for the Vlad's cape skip. I think there is a way to do the skip with regular cape, and I don't know how to feel about it. I did not analyze it much. I'm going to be real with you. Thank you. I just need one more living monster, or two more dead ones, honestly. Can I theoretically get like both a mole and a caveman up here? Oh, there's a turkey! Yeah, I can absolutely get this turkey. Let's go. Kapala off the bat. We can do probably Infinite Health Trick and Vlad's. Get Vlad's cape and then do the Vlad skip. Would be quite nice, frankly. Also, I get to blow up this mole. Fuck the mole. Cool. Wood? Not these moles. Please do not fuck these moles. These moles are gross, disgusting spawns of Satan. I truly hate these moles in every possible way you can fathom. Did Argo just say beer Pringles in our server? That's crazy. That's bonkers. Okay, now if I'm doing Cosmic Ocean, I do still have to get the Uja Eye, the bow, that whole quest line. But actually, I technically don't need the Uja Eye, but I still want to get the Uja Eye so I can go to Vlad without having to waste a ton of bombs. I'm gonna have to go down there. They bite it off. Who's it? Blood, getting lots of HP out of this. I hate the moles with a burning passion. I fucking despise the moles in this game. Oh! I thought I was up. I thought I was up out of there, and I am stupid. I'm so stupid. Oh, that was lucky that I didn't die on those spikes there. Genuine, nothing but luck there. That was crazy. I got insanely lucky there. That was... oof. Okay. I wanted that skull. Hi, Qilin. Oh, yeah. Sorry, not Qilin. Hi, Coolback. My Coolback looks like Midbus from Mario. Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story, because I love Midbus from Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story. Need someone to call me like you would with a wild animal. True. You guys getting kicked by Slay Spire? Put on ass protection gear. Fun fact, I got roasted not one but two of the Slay the Spire coach YouTuber. Riptide Labs made 2 fucking videos about my gameplay and how bad I am at Slay Spire. To be fair, I did ask for it. I specifically asked for like, hey, how can I improve my gameplay in Spelunky in Slay Spire 2? And boy did he deliver. He offered a lot of help, and a lot of that help was, hey, get good, stop doing these things that are actively killing your runs. And that was funny. You. I would like you to be dead, if possible. Dearest hired hand. Thank you. The hired hands are scary sometimes. Bears by 2 VOD reviews or thing? Yeah, you could send him your VODs, your gameplay, either streams or just, you know, locally recorded just the gameplay. And he will not specifically review them, but he's been trying to see like patterns to identify what mistakes like are the common mistakes that people make, and like how they can be explained and taught. The most recent one was about like how I specifically do a pretty bad job of like I try to prioritize getting getting energy cards when I don't need them. That was apparently one of the biggest complaints for this most recent video that came out. Thank goodness. I did all of that work just to get you sacrificed, dude. Yeah, VOD reviews. I used to do like I used to submit a ton of VOD reviews for Smash Bros. Because I used to really want to get good at competitive Smash, and now I'm like, ha 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 ha. I love the Rock Dog. Rock Dog makes me so happy. Competitive Smash, yeah. I also used to play Ultimate. I also used to play Smash 4 competitively. I started competitive with Smash 4 days. Back then, I was a Game & Watch main. I was a Game & Watch main before Game & Watch was good. You're terrible. I was also kind of terrible, I'm gonna be real with you. I went like 2-2 in my locals, which is better than 0-2 or 1-2 even, but still could be better. Still wasn't very good. And that's okay. I've learned to be accepting of that. Smash 4, I did love the custom moves. I wish my locals held like custom move tournament brackets, but we never did. That made me sad. Used to be competitive. I remember back during the Wii U era receiving a lot of hate. Damn, you got a lot of hate for playing a game? I'm stupid. I threw away such a good run. I threw away such a good run. That was a fantastic setup. And I'm mad. Now you play competitive TF2. I wish I had the time to break into competitive TF2. I would love to play Highlander, because like I have a dedicated heavy main. I'm slowly learning other classes like Spy and Sniper, but I don't think I'll ever be like mains of them. I just kind of want to play them so I can learn them. But I am a true heavy main through and through, and I'm at the point where I do stomp every casual match I'm in. Never get into it, you hate the people. Honestly, so fair. That's valid. Given that last time I streamed TF2, I got fucking someone in stream, or not in stream, but in the game chat, actively putting a slur on screen for me. You're a filthy Sixes player, but I swear you're not a bad person. Wow, I don't know, you're a Sixes player. You probably kind of are a bad person there. No! Sorry, Rui. Sorry, Rui. It's the truth. Just because you're too afraid to accept it doesn't make it not true. Just kidding. I've got no beef with Sixes players. I don't think playing a game makes you a bad person in any way, shape, or form. And I know that was pretty obvious with my teasing nature, but I still want to be. That's why you're investing in AI. Holy shit! Never mind, you are an evil person, actually. Well, I got another cape. I heard Percy at one point here. Where's Percy? You want to learn Ice Climbers? Ice Climbers are fun. What the fuck, Percy? How am I supposed to get you up there? That's a bad Percy spot, actually. I'm not getting Percy. I'm not sacrificing Percy. You knew one decent and can call it a day. So true. So fair. What the fuck is the seed, gamers? Lovers, the dreamers, and me. You know any things? Valid. You caused this villain arc? What, I did? What villain arc? Playing sixes in TF2. I would like to learn Highlander in TF2. I just don't have the time to invest in like actually playing it though. That's the thing. Playing competitive TF2 takes so long. It takes so much time. Thank you. And I just don't have that kind of time anymore in my life. The lovers, the dreamers, and me. Yippee! Same thing for Marble Rivals? Marble Rivals? I hate Marble Rivals. I used to like Marble Rivals, but it got exhausting. I like playing... My thing for TF2 is I do genuinely love, like, casual. I love the fucking 12v12 matches. It's insane. It's so many people, and you just don't really have to... You don't really have to like, participate in the game fights. The team fights? Nah, those are irrelevant. You could just have fun. You could play your class and just kind of contribute to the game in your own way and not really have to interact with the rest of your team. That's hype. That's awesome. I love that about TF2. Now, that makes it so that the few special moments where you do get to do things with your team are that much more special, though. Okay, that's not... There's Vlad. There's Von Horsing. 12v12 gives enough individuality to be simply impactful, but enough anonymity where you can still fuck around and win. Yeah, exactly. Like, usually, if I am caring enough to get on the points, my team wins. Which is kind of weird to break it down like that. But that is the truth. That's how it tends to play out there. Triple. That's why as a heavy, I usually try to focus the point, and sometimes I'll like do a random ass back cap and scare people. It's like, why is a heavy back capping us? Well, because you didn't realize a heavy was sneaking past you there, and that's your fault. Hello? Why is this level so long? Was this a voice echoes level? Hold on, I want to make sure I get this right, because there's a wall in between, and there is. Okay, yeah, this is definitely a voice echoes level. Doable. You play TF2 again at some point? Yes, you should. You should play it with me. I love TF2. No! Fuck. I didn't want to make you angry, Kali. I wanted to steal your blood thing. I didn't realize the ball would hit you. Beautiful. Damn, she really doesn't even acknowledge... sacrifices of vampires, does she? Now that potentially people to play with? Yeah. People give me tricks and treats and they call you smart. You are smart. You're the smartest puppy in the world. I know you're very sad about Marvel calls your PC to chug. Yeah. TF2 doesn't. TF2 does not cause the PC to chug, that's for sure. TF2 is a very low energy game, low power on your PC. Also, like, Marvel Rivals is like 100 fucking gigabytes. You wanna know how much TF2 is? Modern TF2 with all the new crazy bullshit maps is 30 gigabytes. And if you don't have enough storage space for that, you can turn off the maps you don't want to play. You can just delete them from your computer files, and it's fine. The game just rolls. It works with it. It has no problem. I love that about it. You have a 1660 Super, which is great for most things, but not Rivals. What do I have? Let me check. Actually. Really well done configs for performance. Yeah. I have an RTX 4070. Frustrating game is fun to play. Yeah. Teach you TF2 sometime? Great! Absolutely. What do you know about TF2? Do you know the classes? Do you have a specific class you'd like to learn? Or do you think you just want to like say, hey, I wanna learn how to play the game, just kind of fuck around with any class? I can find a route for you to learn regardless. Because I am mildly experienced enough as most classes that I can get you at least to a point where you could enjoy playing. You do your best with DPS characters, you love to learn them all? Hell yeah. I love heavy. I love playing the heavy weapons guy. That's my favorite character in the game. So again, I'm also learning Scout, Sniper, and Spy. I like how I have 3 of the 4 S's. I don't really want to learn Soldier. Soldier kind of annoys me. But Scout, Sniper, Spy, and Heavy. Soldier is peak. I'm just bad at rocket jumping. And Soldier feels hard to enjoy if you don't know how to rocket jump properly. You know? It's hard. Yeah, it is. And I don't feel particularly inclined to learn. Howdy! Welcome, Fluoro. Sorry, you told me how it's pronounced. It's Fluoro, right? Not Fluoro. My bad. My bad for mispronouncing your name. I'm sorry. But welcome. When you briefly tried TF2, you couldn't do rocket jumps without taking like half the damage it takes. Yeah. Well, there are ways to do that. There's the rocket jumper, which does no damage at all, including to you. So if you there are people who do a strategy called Trollger, where they are solely focused on rocket jumping in, and then they use a melee weapon that crits if it hits. Like, it's a guaranteed crit every time, but only if you land it while you're doing a blast jump, while you're doing a rocket jump. There's also a strategy called like semi-Trollger, where you basically do that Trollger strategy, but you also have a shotgun there as your secondary, which is quite funny, honestly. I like that strategy. It's very silly. But again, I'm very bad at rocket jumping. I cannot learn how to use it. Granted, you don't need to learn how to rocket jump to use Soldier. You can just shoot people with your gun. You have a bazooka. You are welcome to use it violently. Shotgun Soldier is evil. Yeah. I agree. I want to explore in case there's another Kali altars nearby, because I would love to get a Kapala going. I had my opportunity, I missed it. Except the Demo Man. This is you, but better. Yeah, Demo Man is just better Soldier if you're not rocket jumping. Demo Man can also, like, sticky jump, but it's a bit more committal. Why? Oh, yeah, that's right. You got destroyed by the drill. Hi, Eru. Welcome. Hello. How are you? Ah, dang it. Okay, actually, it's still roast the turkey. Can I get the turkey out of there? Nice. That was risky. I probably could have died there. But still really like climbing gloves. Climbing gloves would be so helpful right now. Hopefully I can get them from Madam Tusk? Question mark? Ooh. Boom. Inserts myself annoyingly. Valid. I'm gonna be real. I haven't had a chance to really catch your vibe in a voice call. 12 characters on team. I'm sure we can make a community shared. Oh my god. I don't know how to host a local server for TF2, but if I could, that would be so much fun. Wait, hold on. Am I remembering? Have I seen you in voice call? Yeah, I don't think I have. The last TF2 collab I did went down in flames, though. That was the thing, though. If you do, like, a public server, you are inviting yourself to someone putting slurs on screen. Use hosting sites for competitive. I can help set a server. Hell yeah. But, like, last time No, this wasn't a casual player. This was someone I found out later. For those of you who were watching the TF2 collab I did with Roxy Rascal, it was intentional harassment of Twitch streamers. What happened? There was a user who has a YouTube channel specifically dedicated to farming clips of them rage baiting the fuck out of every Twitch streamer on the planet. Doesn't matter who you are, doesn't matter if you're a furry, if you're queer, or anything like that. Their sole purpose in life is just to piss off Twitch streamers. They're that useless and wasted of a person. But what they wind up doing, at least, so most of the time, they will join your team, blast like the chat full of slurs and swastikas and stuff like that. Yeah, a complete loser for sure. But they will typically join the team, blast like text chat with that, and then I just realized Stream Avatars isn't going. Where did Stream Avatars go? Hold on, wait, where's Stream Avatars? Huh? I'm very confused. Why did that stop? Why did that not happen? It's happening on my PC. I can look at it. I just looked over and noticed. I think what happened is the same thing that happened with Spelunky. I think I need to turn off the anti-cheat. Yep, that's exactly what it was. I turned off and on the anti-cheat compatibility hook. That's all it was. That is literally all it was. For some reason, my window captures had some issues. And apparently all my... that might just be all of them? No, it's my game captures. That's what it is. Okay, now we're out of the Pokeballs. Yeah. I don't know what was happening there. I feel like they were on screen at the beginning of stream, right? Did that happen in the middle? What happened there? More food? Hell yeah. The creatures are hungry. They're hungry. I was looking over at my stream. I'm like, something feels different. Something feels wrong about this stream, and I couldn't place my finger on it. It was the lack of stream avatars. There was no stream avatars. That makes sense now. That makes a lot of sense. Please tell me you have climbing gloves. 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 I want climbing gloves. Okay, fun fact. This is one that I didn't practice, but there's a variant of bubble skip that works if you have a shotgun and a power pack. And I thought about practicing that, but I'm like, that's dumb. Anywho, yeah, going back to talking about what that streamer does. So like normally they like blast voice in Twitch chat of any Twitch streamer that they come across. I think they just scour through Twitch and like the TF2 category specifically to find a streamer that they could like do that to. But in addition, what they did when they realized that I had my text chat and voice chat off, they were disabled for me. I didn't have either of those on, so they couldn't harass me that way. They went medic, and they had a medigun that's the name of the medigun was TTV equals, and then the end slur, hard R. Yeah. And because TF2 will always show you the name of the medigun that's healing you, that was on screen, on my stream live on Twitch.tv, and that fucking sucked because I was in the middle of a challenge with a friend. We were doing basically like trying to see who would get the most kills in across 9 rounds as each of the 9 classes, and it time to turn off the HUD while streaming, I guess. I thought about it, but like, I can't find a HUD. Just turn off the game. Yeah, I mean, that's ultimately what we did, is that we just ultimately decided to stop streaming after that. But it's... They named their medigun the gamer word. Yeah. So anyway, I reported them to Valve, and have not yet gotten I didn't mean to kill you. Oh no, that's gonna make life much harder for me. Shit, I didn't mean to kill him. I didn't mean to kill that guy. They should get banned from the game is what I'm saying. Oh, absolutely, but... It's Valve. What are they gonna do about it? I think that's the logic that they use, is that Valve doesn't care. Valve doesn't ban people for using slurs or anything. They took fucking years to eventually ban the massive wave of cheating bots in their game. Yeah, it's just hilarious how little support and recognition that game gets. And it's very sad. I wish there was some moderation. I wish Valve cared about TF2. That's it. End of days. End of it all. I just... And even then, they did nothing about it until people were being vocal. Yeah, exactly. They waited years to do anything. And only when they realized, hey, people are actually, like, hurting our bottom dollar to actually do anything eventually. And it's wild to me. I do have the potential to get a, Kupala here, if I'm smart. Well, not this way. It's up here. I do not have haste. Okay, no Kupala for me. That's fine. I think I got forgiven. Yeah, casual's playable now, but people really still hate casual. People are like crying about bring back quick play and all that stuff. This is gonna be a tough onk skip. Okay. I did the wrong onk skip. I did the one that if you have a pitcher's mitt you do, but I don't have a pitcher's mitt. Fuck me. Okay. Well, without a pitcher's mitt, you left a line. With a pitcher's mitt, you're vertical. I always fucking mix it up because I can't remember which is which, and it's stupid, and I hate it. It makes me mad. That's okay. I still have the call. I still have the Vlad's cape. Not the end. Oh, now it's the end of the run. Some people say they don't like the new Minecraft music, but I like both old and new. That's valid. Yeah, I like old and new. Lena Rain did a fantastic job with tracks she made. It's just, I think people don't like women, and I think people are too used to don't like change. People don't like women, people don't like change, and that's very disappointing. I wish I believed in people more. No? What do you mean, no? New Minecraft music sounds gorgeous. Yeah, it...
Hey, don't forget to do the other rank skip. Oh. Oof.
I think you're a little late on that one, Percy. You could have told me that a little sooner, huh? Spring shoes are... Oh, I can't afford spring shoes. What if I did it anyway? I don't want to drop you down there because if I do, you'll die. Stop playing at 1.15 or so with Minecraft. If you're not going to Qilin, do you even need to do onk skip? No. Actually, you're right. I don't know why I'm doing it. That's actually a really good point. I forgot I was doing Qilin. I completely forgot for a moment that I was doing the Qilin skip. Whoops, that's on me. Actually, I should have paid more attention to my own plan for the stream, for the run. Uh-oh, uh-oh. I think I just got so used to doing it that I'm like, hey, I want to do it. You're right, I don't need to do it. I do not need to get the Tablet of Destiny. I could just ignore it entirely. That is actually helpful to remember. Thank you, Elena. Hold on. From what I learned over those first people just mad they cut C418 out. Yeah, I think C418 cut himself out. I do think that was an intentional decision on his part, and I do think he's fair for having made it. He made the right decision there. But I also think, like, you can't really blame Minecraft or Microsoft for it. That's kind of his decision. He owned the legal rights to his music. He chose not to share it with Mojang or Microsoft beyond just use it in the game. And that is fair. That is valid. But at the same time, the consequence is that further music is not made by him. Fun fact, the people who own games want to be able to use the music in that game for things other than just the game. And I realized that wasn't something that was thought about at the time when Minecraft was being made, but now that it has been made and it blew the fuck up, it's something that people realize. Now anytime they need to make the game more, they're gonna go with someone who's gonna play by normal industry rules. I think I'm gonna go right for this. I also think people just hate women. I do think that is a large part of it, is that people hate women. I'm not joking when I say that. I do genuinely believe that. No! Fuck me. Okay. Feels so much nicer having the stream avatars on. Why didn't anyone tell me that the stream avatars weren't on? I feel like someone surely noticed. Yeah, because there's expiring licenses that are why different sports video games, FIFA games, and racing games come out and die so quickly within the industry. Yeah. You motherfucker! Okay. I hate Quillback sometimes. Sometimes Quillback just doesn't do what I want them to think. I want them to do. Yeah, logo licenses are very, very short. Very tough. That's also like why they can justify getting the exact same game out every single year. I thought I heard Percy, it's fine. Probably heard Percy up above. Now this is a good shop. Gay misogyny came up with Blue Sky recently. I don't know why, but genuinely hate to see it in any prevalence in our fandom. Yeah! I know exactly why I hate to see it in any part of our fandom, because it's fucked. And it doesn't belong in any part of our fandom. Hey there, Mr. Shopkeeper. You want to come through this little hole? I'll make another hole for you. Ah, that's a lie. Wait, they exist. Yeah. Yeah. There are a lot of gay people who are... I'm not sure if they would describe themselves as hating women, but they would describe themselves as being disgusted by women. And I think that is still misogyny. That is still hate of women. It's just they don't acknowledge it as such. For a lot of people, hate is only the, like, actively wanting someone to die type thing, and not, hey, I just don't want to see you or acknowledge you as part of, as a living creature that is valuable. They think, there are a lot of gay people who think, oh, well, I'm only attracted to men, so I'm not attracted to women, so why should I engage in women existing in the world? And that's fucked. That's not how it should be. That is an evil way to think about things. No one clip that and take it out of context, please. I did realize I was saying that from the perspective of, like from the speaking it as the enemy, like doing devil's advocate type speak, but that can be taken out of context very easily on accident. Whoopsies. Came in and asked discussing like that women exist because they're attracted to penis havers. Yeah, and also some women are penis havers. There's a lot of people who just really don't acknowledge. I mean, it's hatred is so weird. I don't know why there's any room in our hearts for hatred. There shouldn't be. There's room in our hearts for so much. Why is hatred taking up any of that space? There's so many better things. Show me the women who's... Show me when the... Me when the woman is penis ever. Yeah. Yeah. Climbing gloves and spring shoes. Oh, you're saving my life. You just made... You might have just be the most helpful and interesting shopkeeper ever. That is literally everything I need to do the Vlad's Cape skip. Well, of course, I also need, you know, Vlad's Cape, but Vlad's Cape is a guaranteed thing. Trans men hate this one simple trick. What simple trick? What's the trick? Strap on? I think they love that. Most of the trans men I've met both like dicking people down with a strap-on and like having and getting dicked down with a strap-on. You're not gonna make... Okay. Bobak's just being an asshole right now. I'm kind of just gonna ignore him. I'm not gonna try and kill him. I'm not gonna go out of my way for this shit. Fuck Bobak. I have a strap-on, but it's difficult to get on. It's difficult to size properly, and I feel bad about it. Someone peg you? I would happily, Cairo. Come over. I've long... You know how I said, well, like, I'm not able to do my ideal birthday thing this month? But I would or this year? But I would love to do it. What I would love to do in the future. I would love for someone to give me a 10 milligram edible, a blindfold, my fursuit, a strap-on under the fursuit, and a Viagra, so I'm actually hard to, like, underneath the strap-on, and just let people have their way with me, baby. That sounds like a ton of fun. I would have a blast with it. That would be so good. Is to have you under the desk while I stream? That, I mean, that's also ideal. That would also be quite nice. But again, I streamed for a long time. I think you'd get exhausted. I think you would get a little tired. Yeah, some moral support. And physical support. Yeah, you're my chair. You support my ass. That's how that works, right? Moral, M/oral, I see. M-oral. You're my emotional support animal. Smells like a bottom energy in here. You're also a bottom. I think I'm not really a bottom. I enjoy bottoming, but not as much as I enjoy topping. That said, I am a sub. I am absolutely a sub. I love how much y'all pop out when you see Mimi. Mimi's awesome. Agreed. I think everyone in the chat is a bottom. Damn. You mean to tell me that the streamer Dom has a lot of bottom subs? That's crazy. And yet, I only see the sub badge on a handful of you. Skill issue. If you really want to be such bottom subs, there's an easy way to do that. Subscribe. You're sub despite only ever topping. That's called a power service top. My crush is a power bottom, so I'm learning to be a service top. I'm gonna be real with you. I was holding up! I was holding up! I was holding up! I didn't touch right at all! I meant to grab onto the chain, not fall into the fucking lava that was there. What do you fucking mean, dude? Oh my god, sometimes I hate this game. And my controller. Just kidding, I love my controller. I I think it's the first time I've ever noticed my controller do an input that I didn't put in. Yeah, Tommy, top femboy. Is anybody here actually still here for the game? Is anybody in chat still here for the game, or are y'all just flirting with each other? Is twitch.tv/ODISeth a queer furry, like, dating site now? A bit of both, honestly. This is a queer furry dating site now. That's crazy. That's insane. You enjoying the gameplay? No. This is second screen content for you getting laid. You're asexual, you're here for the game. Hell yeah, Rui. You tend to be a type 1 viewer. What is a type 1 viewer? I know what a type A viewer is. I don't know what a type 1 is. You wanna see me succeed in Spelunky 2? I'm also horny? Hell yeah. Okay, I can be smart about this. I want to save this guy. Okay. Beautiful. Here for Spelunky and my commentary. Whoa! That's like 2 things. And neither of them are horny. That's crazy. Was it A, B, or 1, 2, the Northern Line bit? I don't know anything about Northern Line. I'm gonna be real with you. I wasn't talking about, like, Northern Line. I was talking about, like, Type A and Type B personalities.
Find me on Grindr Power Bottom Primal Rigger Leather Daddy.
Holy shit! The gameplay is like watching Subway Surfer gameplay while focusing on the other thing you clicked on for. Ah, okay. Second screen content. Which is valid. I respect second screeners. I am bad at second screening. I like to be fully locked in and paying attention to anything I watch. It's part of why I binged so quickly through a TV show. When I got through The Expanse, I watched all of The Expanse. Hello, PK Yay and Omabeast. Hello, welcome everybody. Hi everybody, hello friends. My name is Seth, your ODISeth, or dear, it's Seth. I am a bi-gender she and he pronouns furry VTuber. I'm also a full-time video editor for a lot of your favorite VTubers. I'm currently playing Spelunky. I normally play Spelunky every single Sunday and not outside of Sundays, but I specifically today wanted to get a lot of practice in on a very high-tech skip that I want to show off to you all later, just a little bit later if I can pull it off. Because I spent the first like 2 hours of stream practicing that skip, and now I want to pull it off in actual Spelunky 2. Spelunky 2, I want to use this is Spelunky 2. But I got distracted. What was I saying? After doing the whole thing, I want to show off what I've been learning. So I am doing a run. Vibes are shown here. Hell yeah, I like to provide chill vibes. Yeah, hi, welcome, welcome. Always lovely to see you, you big old goober. For those of you who do not know, was one of my like closest friends for a very, very long time. We've gone a little bit distant, but it's nice to still see you every now and then. I miss you, bud. Is such a good bean. I love so much. You're such a sweetie. Such a sweetie. Such a cutie, too. Ha ha ha. I'm calling you a cutie. You're going to get fluttered about it in chat, aren't you? Nerd. But hello, welcome. Thank you all for being here. Also, hey, go, y'all, check out PK Yay. They do fantastic streams. It's a whole group of some amazing, fantastic beans. I love it. You have more excuse to bother me? Hell yeah. I would not complain about that. Okay. Get in here. That's the gambling minigame. There's nothing I can do there. All right. Anyway, what was I trying to say? I learned to do Qilin Skip earlier tonight. I spent like 2 hours doing it. Just the skip without like doing it in a full run. And now I'm trying to do it in a full run from the beginning. I'm ignoring most of the quest line. I'm doing still a little bit of it, but I'm ignoring most of the quest line. The only thing I need to do is get either a jetpack or Vlad's cape. Because awesome, you're totally not biased. You know what? You definitely do sound like you have an unbiased opinion. I'm absolutely completely trusting of you, ODI. I almost called you ODISeth. I'm like, no, that's my name. Yeah, PK is awesome. Go follow. Go follow that whole gang. Also, hey, I know I have a lot of plural chatters in particular. Like half of my audience is plural. I think PK is also plural. Is that true? Am I right about that? Eating all the raiders. Cairo, I'm gonna be real with you. If you're eating the raiders, it's in a sexual way. It's true. I think she's also with that bias. Hell yeah. If Kyra's eating the raiders, it's in a sexual way. It happens. Which is great because I think all the raiders are in divorce. I'm pretty sure every single one of them is in divorce. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. She's a plural B? Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm reasonably confident that half my fans are also plural, and I love that. I love seeing solidarity of a bunch of plural folks together. That's not why I was calling the channel a gang. I was calling the channel a gang because there's a lot of you. I don't think PKA ever streams without someone else in the call. I think Oma's always there, which is lovely. Sorry, but you eat back first. Wow! Double. We have more than one predator in chat. That's crazy. I don't think we have more than one predator in chat. I think Cairo's pretending to be a predator so that you can eat them. Kyra's just a big old piece of meat. You can, or actually not really meat, more like syrup. Kyra's just kind of maple syrup. Did I hang out with them on stream somewhere recently? Hell yeah. Yeah, Kep, I did notice you there in a handful of streams I lurked in. I'm your partner slash co-host, it makes sense? Yeah. I'm trying to give context without, like, getting too distracted from this game. Because this game... I love chatting with you all. I love being a chatty little yapper. This game is hard. And I have died too many times because I was trying to chat and be entertaining to the stream. And I don't want this run to end because I'm being entertaining. So if I'm not able to provide my full concentrated power of yapping to this to you all right now, I'm sorry. I'm doing my best. Distract you. No! Don't distract me by typing exclamation mark gay and finding out how gay you are. Don't distract me by summoning the cacaws. Oh, I know it's hard, but you're based. You're right. I am based. 78, damn, that's pretty good. That's pretty dang gay. 99! Whoa, Sarah. I love telling people about the exclamation mark gay thing. People always forget about it, and then they, like... You can only do it once per stream, fun fact. And there is a special, there's a special thing that it says if you get exactly 100% or exactly 0%. You're off the charts? Hell yeah. I love the exclamation mark gay command. I want to set it more like it, but I'm just dumb and don't know what to do. I know how to do it, thanks to Cairo for helping me out with StreamerBot. I just don't know what to do, you know? Ideas are not my strongest suit. I'm great with the execution of an idea. I'm just bad with the actual idea itself. That's why I'm a video editor, you know? My job is editing other people's videos. You should put a role in the Discord for people who get 100% gay. That's fun. That would be a fun idea. But what if whoever gets 100% gay isn't in the Discord server? I just fucking killed that lava mander. Holy shit. That lava mander got fucking decimated. Oh, poor guy. You're too gay for the test? Damn. Oh, so you just not get any results when you did it? I think if you've already done it once per stream, you can't do it again. I think it only works once per stream. What's this about the Predators? I don't see any aliens. You've never seen the movie. We're talking about before. Hello, Nova. I would really like a Kapala. I think that's the one thing I don't have that I would love is a Kapala. And a climbing gloves, too. Climbing gloves would be so helpful. Actually, I don't think I could do the skip without climbing gloves, so I should probably find those. Okay, we'll set our bow there. Alright, had a great start. Yeah. Dang it! Little caveman shop had nothing for me here. That's fine. Late Twitch wanted your phone. Oh, I didn't want your phone. I want your phone. Give it to me. I would love to eat your phone. Phones are so tasty and delicious. Have you ever eaten a phone? You should if you haven't. Anyway, what I'm doing now is I'm breaking into a bicycle. Hey, climbing gloves! Oh, thank goodness the game heard me. The game heard me. I'm breaking into a bisexual man's house and killing all his friends and killing him and stealing his cape and crown. Just for the hell of it. Just for fun, I guess. Yeah, they're vampires, but like, who cares, really? They're just bisexual folks. That's all. You can, actually, I realized I made that joke. I don't think I saw a single bi. Okay, it's just the big old bi flag here in the middle. There's usually other small ones here. I have a mod that puts a bunch of pride flags in a bunch of areas of the game, and this area always has the bi flag. It is very funny. The next area I'm going to usually has trans flag. Hey, not Navor, but you get it. Consent matters at core. Yeah. Well, in some cases, some people specifically consented to not giving consent. And then when I refused to eat them when they didn't give consent, they got all pouty and like, well, you didn't want me to eat you. I guess I won't eat you. I'll just tease you lovingly with my maw until you eventually admit that you want me to eat you. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, not everyone's into more. I understand that. I am. It's a large part of how I got connected with the furry community in general, and this is really upbeat music for how low energy I'm talking. This is like the most upbeat song of this playlist. Man, rage baiting the edibles. I actually do have a commission of Seth staring at a bunch of furries who got TF'd into weed gummies. And I don't know why, but that's like the funniest possible like Vortex thing ever. It's like, wow, you're getting TF'd into drugs. I don't know why, it's just so silly to me. It's part of a YCH Kaiziru was wanting to make. I'm like, hell yeah, I love it. You and I need to get art sometime. I know we have a ton of art with Aki and but I would love to get some art with Seth and someday. It's been a long time. Not even necessarily Vor art, just I'd love to see you again. I'd love to have something that when I'm browsing through all the Seth art, get another reminder of you in there. I was gonna say, we have stuff with me and Aki. Yeah, but I'm not Aki anymore. I've changed. I have boobs now. I have tits. Hey, thank you. Yeah. If you type !model, you'll get the credits for the VTuber like avatar and for the rigging and texturing of it. We do have one. Yeah, you and I do have one together. I'd like another one. I want more art with my friends. I do like art with my friends. If you don't want that art, though, I absolutely get it. You might not be a dork anymore, but you're still a dear dork. Hell yeah. I'm also a little sad I never got art of Rosagi Doggy. I thought that was 7. Also, you can't support art. I'm poor. I'm also kind of poor right now. No, actually, not as poor as I usually am right now. This has been a pretty good month for me work-wise. I'm a full-time video editor. My only job is getting paid by content creators. And the content creators I work for kind of came through it for me this month. I got a lot of work done. I'm pretty happy with it. You're not the only one, Seth? I know. We're all poor. The world is ending and we're all too broke to enjoy it. It's fine. I get it. You love the soggy doggy? I also love the soggy doggy. Is there a trick with the dice? Yes, if you whip it while it's being rolled, it will guarantee a roll of either 6 or 1. And given that I'm trying to get 7s so I can get through these gifts, that is pretty consistently helpful. It's a little hard to consistently whip the dice. That's why occasionally you'll see one sneak through with something other. Oh, not getting soggy doggy art. I get you. There we go. Boom. Yes, the trick is you whip it on the way down, and it's guaranteed to be a 6 or a 1, and it's helpful for getting all 7s. Perfect. That's all I needed. That's a cool of an item. I love this game. This game has so much just weird, obscure tech like that, and it's... Again, I spent 2 hours tonight practicing one incredibly difficult, like, high-tech skip that I don't even need to do. Most of the time, I will prefer not to do it, but it's a really good backup for when the intended strat fails. And now, because I've done it, I want to get a run, so I'm intentionally not doing the intended strat and just trying to do this weird backup strat, saying, like, I'm not even going to go for the main one, solely so I can maybe get this done. But I saw a Kali altar in here, and I want to get sacrifices. Where else is a thing I can sacrifice? Is Percy in this level at all? Did I already take Percy exit? I might have already taken Percy exit, actually. Hold on. Used to be really into the original one. I also love Spelunky 1 and Spelunky HD. Both were really good. So Spelunky Classic is the, like, 8-bit version. Spelunky HD is the more commonly known as Spelunky 1 game. They're both really good games, and I love them both. I should probably get the fuck out of this level quickly. I need to get schmoove in here. Hi, Percy. Hello, kitty. For the 8-bit graphics. Yeah! You get it. You get it. Spelunky is such a good game. It's such a good series. I hope that me doing my Spelunky Sunday series can convince more people to play it, but, ooh, that's nice. Getting a Cabal is so helpful here. That almost sucked? Yeah. I almost fell into the... Remember having mods where you could play as, like, the Man-Eater? Oh, yeah, there's still mods like that constantly. There are a ton of really good mods in this game. Spelunky 2 is not absent of mods like that. Only knew, like, 2 other people that were big into Spelunky. It's a very popular game, but hard to know about it sometimes. I actually kind of want to... You know what? No, I'm not doing Onk Skip, so who cares? I'm not doing Onk Skip. I'm not following that questline. Thank you for reminding me last time. I don't care about doing that. Royal jelly. Royal jelly. I love the jelly. I eat it, and it tastes so sweet. It tastes like my favorite thing. It tastes like a certain yellow snivy. Also, there's a cat in your game. The cat you just picked up in the game. Yes! My TTS chatbot, Percy, is both named and it is the actual sprite ripped directly out of the game of Percy from in-game. Because, like, 2 or 3 years ago, chat was obsessed with Percy the cat in-game. And I just decided to make it a bit. I just decided to make it, you know, a big ol' recurring joke is that, like, hey, my community loves Percy, might as well make Percy my chatbot, my TTS bot. So if you type !gay, that's my bot. Percy is the bot that tells you how gay you are. If you run ads, my bot Percy will tell me, hey, run ads. If you do any of the reward redemptions, Percy's the one that tells me about it. Yeah, but that's Percy barking right there, in case you couldn't tell. Holy shit. I hate to break it to you. I know you're in a relationship with a woman. Well, okay. A Brie. I think being in a relationship with an Umbreon is inherently pretty gay. That does make you, like, 91% gay. Even though that's still 9%. That's true. I love the bits. I love the silly jokes and gags that come with the ! gay command. It's very silly. Bomb box! Hold! Baby, that's good. That's really juicy. I can get back up there. Yeah, Percy will also do, like, the laugh tracks, the TTS, the... Hey, thanks, Wolfs. Hello, welcome. It's just labels that can be trans, masculine, lesbian. It's true. You're so right. There can be he, him lesbians. But she's a girl. I mean, she's an Umbreon Nicket. Happy, thanks for following as well. Oh, wow. Also, I like how you didn't say girl, you said grill. That is fair. I didn't know she was a fire type. Hello, welcome. Coincidentally, Nicket, also gay. Nicket is incredibly gay, that's also true. Hate to break it to you. You're 91% gay now. Well, that's just how it works. And it's definitely not just because some RNG rolled a random number and it said you were 91%. Shout out to my she-hers who like being called daddy. Yeah, me. Just kidding, I don't like being called daddy. It makes me a little uncomfortable. But I like making that joke! No, she's a nice butt. Oh, Kyra said before. Yeah. It's illegal. Yeah. Let's get the heck out of here. Hi, Percy. Hello, I found you. What the fuck went boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo? What the fuck went boo-doo-doo? Oh, that Kirby opened up a fucking secret passageway over here? That's insane. I got a compass out of it, sure. Sure, I got a compass out of it, whatever. All right. You're most gay one here, you're bisexual? I'm the most gay one here. Hold on, what the fuck are you talking about? Ah! Almost got crushed by an elevator there. Okay. Your mods are funny. I already used exclamation mark gay, and it's been it's my. I can only use exclamation mark gay once per stream. Can't use it again. Here's the one getting squished. I know. Yeah, these elevators will actively like flatten you and instantly kill you no matter how much health you have in this game. Which I know you're only into one of those things. Yep. Both percentage was 100. I'm not telling you. You weren't here. You should have been here at the start of stream. Get fucked, Sarah. You want to taunt me for being less gay than you? You gotta know exactly how gay I am. You gotta be bold when making those claims. This is a very fuck. Okay, that Kirby would have really hurt me here. If I was doing the Qilin thing, the Qilin would have died. I would have to do the Qilin skip here, which is good because guess what I'm doing? I'm doing the Qilin skip. That's the whole point of this run. This entire run was to showcase that I might be able to do Qilin skip in an actual run. Now again, this is one of the hardest skips in the entire fucking game, so we'll see if I can do it. Already gotten started. Good spot here. Oh, okay. A little scary, but we're good. I died! Okay, well. I fucked up. 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 Save me! Aw, she didn't save me. She could have saved me with magic. Hey, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We still have another chance. We still have another chance. It's not over. It's not over. We can still make it to Cosmic Ocean. That's the whole reason I saved my Ankh. Is because with the Ankh, I get an extra life. And what if I do the skip now? Now I've gotten a triad. All that practice for consistency, I think I could do it this time. It's just been an hour since I did it last time, so I have to do it again. That's it. That's all it is. Just pull this off. This is what the entire point of the first half of stream was for. It's showing that I can do this. Hell yeah. No! Ah! Damn. I was so close. I was so close. I should have bombed the floor, you're right. Damn. Oh well. It is officially, I wanted to get that one run. You got, time got an ad. That's agony. That's funny timing. I think with that failure, we're going to call it a night. I think... What do you think of me instantly when you hear flattening? I'm a beast. I'm a beast. Oh, we all know you. You're that Snivy. You're that Snivy. You're the Snivy. You are the flattening Snivy. You're the popular Snivy. You really are pretty popular, Om. Hate to break it to you. Alright. I think I'm calling it a night here. I think that it is currently 12:30 a.m. It's past midnight for me. That was the thing I wanted to do. I wanted to show if I can do it in a real run, and I lost. I failed at it, so I clearly need to get more practice. But I think I'm going to try and get the rest of that practice off camera. Even though I got the trick pretty consistently earlier in practice, I still clearly need more practice. And that's part of it. That's part of it. That learning process for anything is just getting as much practice in as you can. But thank you all for being here. This is a fantastic night. Here's my YouTube, here's my Discord, here's my Ko-Fi and Throne if you want to buy me a birthday present before my birthday comes on Monday. And you're in the Discord. You're in the Discord? I don't know what Discord you're referring to. It must be a flattening Discord. That's crazy. That's crazy. I think there's a flattening Discord. I know who I'm going to send you to. I'm going to send you to Picho. Picho is a very, very cute lion who's just now starting stream. Going to be doing a VR chat stream, and they're testing it out. So they're just making sure they... Oh, I love their fucking model. I love their fucking model. I love this creature so far. Want a funny story before the end of stream? Sure, go ahead. While you're saying the funny story, thank you all for all being here. Someone come up with a raid message into Picho. I failed. Oh, actually, hold on. I failed. Skip. Oh dear to cry. Actually, hold on. I failed. Failed Qilin Skip is what it's called. That's the raid message. We're just gonna spam the heck out of that. That's a good raid message. I like it. Oh, this makes sense. Boom. There we go. Okay, ads are done. So I'm gonna go ahead and start the raid. Raid message. You can do whatever raid message you want. I've said what my raid message. Your husband or husband work at NASA. We've been trying to narrow down what NASA building a furry social media person is at because they say they work at NASA but not Will Building. There's a lot of furries that work in NASA. I don't know what you mean by that. Picho is very cool. I love the stream I'm sending you all to. It's Picho. No worries on. There's no obligation for a sub. Honestly, I'm a little surprised you don't have like ad block. Genuinely, that was really funny timing. But thank you all for being here. Go show this lion some love. Go yap with him. He's doing VR chat. Rarely ever does like VR chat streams with and testing new virtual desktop stuff, which is pretty darn cool. Had a ton of fun. Doesn't work with Twitch. Oh. I have some ideas. I know of a ad block that does work with Twitch. I might be able to help you out with that. Thank you all. This is a ton of fun. Goodbye, everybody. I will see you all. That also works. Thank you, Kev, for gifting Ohm that sub. I appreciate it. Now, next stream, you won't see any ads. Which next stream is probably going to be either Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. Probably one of those. But not tomorrow. I don't have any streams tomorrow. I've got plans. Definitely going to be doing a Sunday stream. It's going to be Spelunky. I'm probably going to do something between now and then. Bye, everybody. Love you. Bye.